Welcome to Seven-Sided Die's Carpathian adventure. Travel back 700 years to the early 1300s. Castles like this dot the countryside. The Hungarian Empire, or Carpathian Empire, is at its zenith. The nascent Ottomans are on the rise, but neither Holy nor Roman nor an empire, Holy Roman Empire, battles within. England and France fight one another. As the Templars recede into history, the Teutons are on the rise. Welcome to the Carpathian adventure. This was a great hall. There would have been a roaring fire. It would have been adorned with Gothic windows. This might be where our adventuring party might gather. Let's meet them.
From the Kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I've ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining knight and the champions of the sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Balder, a Norseman, a soldier, and an eldritch knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Kaelin, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night, and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Sakut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman, banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low, I found the Champions of the Sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the Champions of the Sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I am Borinth, the Cave Bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the Champions of the Sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect. And, more importantly, my trust.
Welcome to the Carpathian Adventure. Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are military, some are in construction IT, others retail managers, a few are parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open except one. We would like to thank you, our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. To those who have not already, please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Please like us on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, please subscribe on YouTube. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. Please know that during the stream, some of us are watching it. In particular, some of us are watching Twitch, so please feel free to ask questions. While live, we will endeavor to answer your questions if they are appropriate questions. To all of our subscribers, thank you. What happened the last episode and what is happening in the campaign? On a diplomatic mission, the party made their way from Buda to Sagut. There they met with Bayuk Osman Ghazi and discovered he is a powerful vampire. Fighting, then fleeing, they left Sagut, but they remained determined to return. Gathering strength to defeat Ghazi and addressing individual pursuits, they made their way back through Constantinople, Blois, Venice, across Trent, the Tyrol, and across the freezing Alps themselves. Crossing the rolling hills about a day south of Salzburg, the party explored the ruins of a church. Accompanying them was a lady named Nebenaventur. To free her, held from ransom, father and brother, she had solicited the party's help in recovering an object from the Holland salt mine. While the party battled lots of spiders in the church ruins, Nebenaventur died. From the ruins, the party continued north to Salzburg. Despite Nebenaventur's death, the party decided to investigate the disappearance of her family members. They went to Nebenaventur's house and spoke with the caretaker. From her, the party learned that Nebenaventur's father, Alters, and her brother, Jung, had been missing for a while. The party then ventured to the nearby Holland salt mine. In a secret compartment near Aventur's workstation, the party found a last will and testament bequeathing the mine to the current owner's brother, Rupert Unterstein. Visiting Rupert, the party found a fellow who appeared innocent enough and clearly had fallen on tough times. It appeared as though he had some less than savory looking kids to deal with as a single dad as well. The party then decided to visit the mine's current owner, Jacob Unterstein, the younger. While Morton approached the front of Jacob's house, Simon and Balder and Georgie, the capuchin monkey, went around the back to the basement entrance.
We did a good job.
Introducing himself with a false name, Morton talked his way in and spoke at length with Jacob the Younger and some of his staff, who seemed like a surly bunch. Meanwhile, behind the house, Balder broke the handle off the basement door and Zyme jimmied the lock, gaining access. They investigated several rooms. Continuing down a hallway, they found a cook and a servant. A mage soon appeared, cast a spell, and, of course, a battle ensued. Other guards entered the fray, defeating them all, and just as the city guards were about to cut off their retreat, Simon turned Balder and himself invisible. Despite Balder's clattering plate armor, both narrowly escaped. Much to the surprise of the guards, Georgie the capuchin monkey trotted out of the basement's now broken doorway and disappeared into the alley, soon linking up with Balder and Simon. Given the dumpster fire that just occurred, and suspecting they were being watched, the party remained clear of the previous inn and made their way to a seedy Salzburg tavern called Zweitavor. At this juncture, the party reasonably assumed that Jacob Unterstein the Younger abducted Alters and Jung Aventur to get the will from Alters. It was further reasonable to assume that Alters didn't give up the location of the will, and that Jacob enticed Nebenaventur to get it by offering her father's and her brother's freedom. Fast forward, in Zweiteball, the party was approached by a couple of thugs who identified themselves as Mr. Green and Mr. Yellow. They displayed a copy of a wanted poster that had images of Simon, Balder, and Georgie. Introducing themselves, they said that they were there on behalf of Mr. White. Following a discussion, they came to a loose understanding to exchange the will for Alters and Jung Abentur in a plaza the following night. So, the following night, the party met with Misters Green and Yellow in the plaza. Surprisingly, the transaction went smoothly. During it, Mr. Green and Mr. Yellow, with them was Mr. White. The party discovered that Mr. White was not Jacob Unterstein the Younger, but the son of Rupert Unterstein. If you followed all of that, fantastic.
In the bedroom with the candlestick.
In the end, the party seemed to come to an accord with Mr. White. In fact, he gave them a bag with 15,000 gold in gems in the bag. Some of the party members on the run from the law, they asked for the help of and received the help of Mr. White. They departed Salzburg, then made their way back toward the Alps and Mount Untersberg itself. Climbing the huge, steep mountain, Borinth deduced how to enter the mountain's intricately carved colossal doors. Just as the party is about to enter the Untersberg mountain, we rejoin their adventure. Welcome back, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Huzzah.
Happy New Year!
Yes. You guys are entering the party. Simon, Ryan, Balder, and Borinth, and Mattias. And for some reason, Morton just disappears in a snowstorm. The four of you are entering these huge, massive doors. In front of you, you see a small room, as depicted on the map there. A very small, ornately carved room. On the walls are ancient battle scenes, some between ancient Germanic tribes and others between tribes and what appears to be some type of well-organized army. What are you guys using as a light source?
Do you have light? You have light for us?
Sure, I'll pick up a couple stones and cast light on them and hand them out to the group.
I do too now. Balder's with us? Balder.
Yeah.
You made it.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he
you
said
made
you
it. Yeah, you're with us now.
Bringing up the rear flank.
You heard the horn,
Yeah.
and you followed us.
You could have helped him open up the door.
Could have helped me open
You
up
got
the
a
door.
little.
Yeah, you got a little frosted.
Yeah.
15,000 gold.
15,000 gold.
I got us 15,000 gold. When does that ever happen?
What? That's almost as much as I have.
Yes.
And I carry with me wherever I go.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't need to give you.
Yeah, here, hold this 15,000.
I'll take it. You have it with you?
Yeah, well, we're going to leave it. There's,
I don't know.
Yeah,
do we have a bank account somewhere?
I'll throw it over one of the horses.
So,
I'm sure they can hold the weight.
You know, I took some damage opening up this door, the frost damage. I wouldn't mind us hanging out maybe for a day here. We can check out some of these carvings on the wall and just rest up for a day before we enter in any further. I know I could use it.
It was pretty rough coming up here. I'm sure. Take a little break.
Yeah?
If he can use it, we can all use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to do a short rest
Okay.
here at the entrance before we go any
Kind of
further.
get ready to actually go in here, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I am going to, while we're short resting, it's like a full day, right? It's a full day. So I'm going to look at some of these drawings or these carvings on the wall, see if anything rings a bell. Maybe I'll look in my book and see if
So are
anything
you
happens.
outside the doors or are you inside the doors?
I think we're just inside the doors.
Okay. The two of you, I'm not going to bring Clark.
Virexen, thank you.
You could have helped him.
It's been so darn long.
Wait, you don't remember the character's name after 2 years?
Yeah.
I do remember Gundrick, but I don't remember.
Everyone remembers.
Virexen and Aldrich. The two of you are slightly off to the, as the figures depict there, slightly off to your left-hand side of the mountain. You kind of went up, and then you see slightly down a ledge down below you. Virexen recognizes some of the other party members. I believe. I don't know if Virexen knows.
Don't know him.
Zyman.
Don't know.
But you recognize, you can clearly see Balder, Borinth, and Mattias's forms on a small plateau, and they're entering these two massive doors. You had seen them open it, and you saw bursts of cold come forth from it. So you know that you could wait, or you could do something else. What are you two doing?
We should probably go, yeah, because I don't think we can actually open that door,
no.
yeah.
Okay.
I would not like to take that kind of frosty reception from the doors.
Okay, so you scamper down this cliffside. Roll just a athletics or acrobatics check with advantage as you're going down
The stubbornness is actually what opened the door.
Straight up.
19.
19. You're almost sliding down, like you're skiing down this slight slope toward a path there.
11.
11. You kind of stumble head over heels, and you take 2 points of damage as you kind of clunk down onto this level plateau right in front of you. And the two of you are right there. These large doors, they seem to be just slowly closing on their own, just due to their natural weight. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm making a break for the doors.
Okay.
You come.
Oh, yeah.
The two of you make a break. Just roll anything. Roll another acrobatics or athletics check to quickly dive in through the door.
Advantage or no?
Sure. With advantage, both of you. It's a pretty easy. Should be
20.
25.
Whoosh! You both manage, without even touching the sides of the doors, you manage to slide inside of this little plateau. The four of you are inside, Mattias, Borinth, Balder, and Zyman, and all of a sudden these two figures pop into this small, roughly 20 by, it looks like 30-foot long room in front of you.
I grab whoever's closest immediately. I grab whoever comes closest to me. I grab them. And I slam them down to the floor.
I back into the corner.
Wait.
As possible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, odds. It's Virexen, even it's Aldrich. Roll. Roll a d6.
Oh, a d6.
Roll a d6.
Odds it's me, so roll an even. Odds it's me.
Odds. You grab Virexen.
I'm gonna just slam him down to the floor until just try to get a glimpse at who
Just
it
roll
is.
an athletics check, or
I'm backing away from the corner.
if you're resisting, roll an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Ah, well. He takes you and he slams you down. He's kind of holding you down on the ground.
We can hear you right now.
Bonus action to teleport 5 feet away from him.
Sure, go for it.
Waste this stuff?
Oh no, this cost me nothing.
Oh, okay.
So you are holding him down against the ground, and all of a sudden the figure disappears from beneath you.
How far away did he go?
Oh, like.
Well, you don't know. I mean, he's just gone. You're
Okay.
holding him there, and then he's gone. I mean,
Okay.
They either like sink into the shadows in the floor.
Okay. Then I'll grab the next guy that's and slam him to the floor.
Okay. Virexen, stop.
Wait, what?
Oh, he's not Virexen. He's not.
Yeah, who's he?
The first person you grab, he's right
Then
there.
who do I have now?
Hello?
That is that's Aldrich.
What are you doing here? You following us?
Well, I mean, after like the bow, I kind of like lost track of you guys.
Wait, where are you now? I thought you disappeared in the shadows. I'm talking to him.
Oh, you're talking to him.
Yeah, I'm talking to him. He's the one I grabbed. Who are you? Where you come from? Where you following us?
Yes.
Who sent you?
I'm with Virexen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Virexen.
Your dear friend.
Who's Virexen?
Exactly.
How many people do you know, and why do they just appear
We can see
suddenly
you, right? You
wherever
didn't
we
go into
are?
the shadows, or
Virexen,
you
come
did?
out.
Oh no, it's just like a short teleport. Yeah.
If you're here, come out.
Hi.
So who's this guy? Who do I have here?
Oh, this is Aldrich.
And how do you know him? He's not from. What was that other guy's name? The guy, White, Mr. White. What's his name? Can't remember it now.
Are you from Mr. White?
I'm not from Mr. White.
You're
not
not
from the city. We don't need anybody following us up here.
Are you employed by the Untersteins?
Thank you.
The Hooserwatts?
Did you believe him?
He's good. He's good.
Yeah, I believe him.
I have ways of getting the truth out of people.
Well, he's with Virexen. I'm sure he's fine.
You're lucky
Where have
you
you
didn't
been?
take his arms off when you slammed him to the ground.
Well, you know, after the whole boat incident, where I was on the other boat, when it sank in the
killed
ocean,
13
I kind of,
people?
floated ashore, and
How did you get here? How did you even find us?
oh, this is pure coincidence.
And what brings you here then?
Oh, I just saw you guys. So I just
That's pure coincidence.
yeah, it was pure coincidence. We
Okay.
up the mountains, and I just saw you guys
well-
entering the door, so I walked in.
Does this mean you're coming with us?
Yeah,
Do you know what we're going to do?
absolutely not. But I
Okay,
assume
good.
you're going to fight
Even
some
better.
things. Because the last time I was with you, you
Ugh.
spent 2 months straight just fighting everything you saw.
Yeah, that doesn't really change much. It's about the same.
I'll pull out a big, pull out whatever ale we brought with us. 'Cause
Yeah.
Fate has brought us together again. We drink.
Yeah.
You can carry that, and
Of course, look at the size.
what are those giant bags hanging from your hips?
Oh, those are just stones. I carry them with me.
Yeah. The stones of his enemies. Well,
We need,
We
a
were
bag,
just-
we need a bag
we were-
holding at this point.
yeah, we were just about to rest here for the night
We could probably just buy one.
for a day before we head in further. We're all a little weary, a little tired, so we're gonna rest here.
Okay.
Yes, welcome. You're gonna have to fill us in on where you been.
Yeah, I would like to know that myself.
I guess that's up to you.
It's been a crazy couple months.
And what was your name again?
Ulrich.
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 Aldrich. And what brings you? What do you have for us here?
I'm traveling these parts, and I ran into the good monk some time ago.
Good monk. No, you are a good monk. You are
I
good.
am.
You
Yeah,
are a
I'm
good guy.
not Gundrick.
Yeah, I know. You're not Gundrick.
I don't immediately murder
I remember.
everything.
I have to remember these things.
And he seemed like quite an interesting fellow, so I said we should.
You should be.
Yeah, I try.
You should be weary of what he's got you involved in. For sure. I guess we'll just have some food here and just try to relax. I want to look at those carvings that are on the wall, right? Throughout the course, we have 24 hours. We gotta sit. We gotta rest here.
I'll light a fire
Light a fire.
out of stones.
Out of stones. Yeah.
Okay, all of you are inside this room. It's again about 20 by 30. And then it appears as though opposite the doors that you came through, a large man-made tunnel just descends further and further down into darkness and blackness beyond. There's no natural light sources inside this room. The doors, they're slowly closing.
Okay, behind us.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The doors completely close. It is pitch black in here with the exception of your light stone that you have light. It's illuminating, what is it, 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim, I think, or
30.
something.
We lit a fire.
Yeah, 20, 20 or 30, 30.
A
Okay.
little fire.
20,
going.
20.
You light a small fire. You have a little bit of wood with you. And you set up a watch, or what do you do? And you
Well, how do
hunker
you do it?
down?
Because it's a short rest, so
Okay.
You do a 24-hour watch. Is that how that has to? How does that work?
It's up to you.
By the way, what exactly is this place?
You don't have to sleep for 24 hours.
No, I know that's what I mean. So we don't. Yeah.
You just have to be idle, basically.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Or
idle.
minor tasks.
Yeah. Okay.
Crafting, making.
Try to examine
Your potions.
the murals on
Yeah,
on
that's
the
what I
wall.
want to do.
You examine the mural.
And I want to look in my book to see if anything matches up with.
Okay. Roll, each of you roll an investigation check.
Oh boy. Here we go.
That's high.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. Reiner
13.
14.
3.
Nice.
Are you looking at them as well, Mattias?
Yes, I will be, I think.
Okay. Simon and Virexin, please roll history checks.
22.
And this is investigation, you said?
Investigation first, please.
Whole 6? Yeah, whole 6. My intelligence is 0.
That is a 19.
Okay, roll a history check, please.
Yeah, history check. With my bonus, that is 24.
Okay. Mattias and Simon, everyone's examining it. Borinth is cross-referencing his book with what he sees above. Borinth you don't see no correlation comes to you as you're looking back and forth at the pictures in the book and the pictures on the wall. But they clearly look like battle scenes. I mean, that doesn't take anyone incredibly smart or with a great depth of knowledge to figure out. They're clearly battle scenes. But what strikes you as unusual, Mattias and Simon, is that one of the forces is clearly and distinctly a well-organized army. And with your knowledge of history, the two of you think that it's possibly a Roman army. And they appear to be battling what looks like barbarians or perhaps hordes, Germanic hordes. Given where you are, you quickly deduce from what you figure out that that's possibly what it represents. And scanning along, you see it appears as though the Roman armies are consistently victorious in pushing back the barbarians. And then at some point, there appears to be this one battle in a set of woods where it's almost like 3 separate battles occur in it, where for want of a better word, the Romans get annihilated by the barbarian armies, and then things seem to slightly shift in the storyline of what is going on. And then at some point, way down near the bottom, you see what appears, it starts to change and shift from being barbarians to where the barbarians are no longer barbarians, but they're more organized. And then at some point, you notice that there's a king who is selected among them, who is organizing the people, if you will.
A grand story is told on these walls. One of a great king.
Yes.
That must reside in...
That is why we're here. That is who we seek. He still lives. Legends are that he is just asleep.
Well, he will surely feel rested when he awakes.
We shall see. But that is why we're here. These are my people.
Interesting. How long have you been separated from them?
Many years.
We will search. We will find your answers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope so.
Grand
I don't
adventure.
plan to leave this cave, this mountain, without my answers.
I love answers.
Well, let's find them.
But first we eat and then we sleep.
Yes. Eat, sleep, rest.
Indeed.
I gotta roll.
Everyone roll a d20.
Uh-oh.
Tell me what the natural roll is.
14. Oh dear.
14.
14.
9.
Weird.
18.
14.
18.
Okay. The rest passes uneventfully. You complete a short rest.
Okay.
Unless there's something you wish to do.
I just gotta roll my hit die now. If we're good.
I'm now at 59 out of 60.
15.
You have more hit points than I do.
Plus 3 con.
Oh.
Need that concentration, man.
That's now 130. 133.
I'm using a lot of these to re-roll.
With 4 rolls. 133.
Oh, yeah. I think one level I used 6 of them.
I forgot about those.
I don't remember how to find how many hit die I have on D&D Beyond.
You have 9.
It's your level.
Oh, it's your level, so I have 10.
Oh, you have 10 now.
Well, I might as well go halfway.
Well, I have a bunch of these because I need to stay behind.
And you can only replenish half on a short rest?
Yeah, well, I'm not.
And you get half back on a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. So if you go over half, you're not going to get them all back when you take a long rest.
Okay. Oops.
And you know what else we forgot? 600. I kind of stole them last time we got all of them. Giant strength on my though.
I'm at 132 now.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
So, is your the light source the only light source that everyone
Well,
is using?
I would give everybody something
can
unless
make-
they have a torch. He has his flaming hammer, right?
Well, now I can make light now.
Okay.
Can you put light? You can.
Yeah, I mean, if you have, I
It's the
can
same,
light, I
same
can light your
cantrip he
axe.
has.
Anything you want. A shield.
Yeah, I guess we want light, right?
Can you see by other means
No, but
without
I mean,
light?
no, I mean, I guess if we all have light, we're all marking our presence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you can light up my my hammer.
I see what you're saying. We don't all have to have light going.
I tend to work better when it's darker, personally.
No light for you.
Yeah, I'll take a light.
I
on
mean,
my
if
hammer.
there's
Takes it back.
Yeah.
I mean, there's light. I can't do this. I just teleport 5 feet.
Yeah, so we got a couple sources, 3 sources of light at least.
Okay,
between us.
great.
I cast it on my hammer.
That's so cool. So jealous.
Okay. Opposite the doors that you came through, a man-made tunnel descends down and down. It seems what do you do?
We ready?
We go down and down.
We go down. We go into the mountain.
Okay. Set up a marching order, please. Just right there would be fine.
Never go into the mines.
All right, who's the most? I know. This is not a mine. This is a tomb. All right, how are we gonna do this?
I'm saying
okay.
back relatively.
Back row.
Back row. What are you?
Rogue.
Yeah, you should be in front.
No, I should not be in front.
Not at
third level.
You guys go first.
One
I'll go
little
first.
spider comes out.
I'll lead the way down. I'll go first. The most.
So don't talk about spiders.
I know.
Turn it. I'm going home if there's spiders.
Why? What's wrong with spiders?
Okay, Matthias, you're behind
Borinth.
Borinth.
Wait 12 pages.
So Borinth and Baldur are leading the way, followed by Matthias, Zymon, and then Virexen and Alderic bringing up the rear. Somewhere hopping in between, the capuchin monkey goes
The wanted
on.
felon.
Falls,
wanted
wanted felon, yes. Depicted in wanted
You
posters.
need to train that monkey to escape prison.
I think he probably already knew that before I got him.
He's growing on
Yeah,
me.
at a slow pace, slowly descending.
Understood. Everyone roll a perception check, please.
12.
13.
14.
17.
Natural 20. Somehow.
Matthias,
I like these gem dice.
Yeah.
perception check.
They're weighted for 20.
What check?
Perception.
Say that loud.
I didn't hear you even call for it, to be honest.
That's it.
Okay, perception.
I have
I'm breaking out the metal die.
That's an 8.
Okay.
It's 3 to 1.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Virexen and Baldur. Baldur up front, and Virexen,
also
just
has
your
3 ones, though.
keen
They call it
ears that are
variance.
well hidden beneath your cloak still manage to pick up. Far in the distance, the two of you hear fluttering noises. They sound almost like bats. In addition, the two of you
spiders?
note. I'm sorry?
Bat spiders or just bats?
Just bats.
They sound kind of like bats. To you, they sound like bats. You've heard spiders, big spiders. Maybe Virexen hasn't, but I know
We're
Baldur.
familiar.
Baldur has. You don't think it sounds like those. They sound almost like bats, and you note that the tunnel, the ground, the walls, and the ceiling all seem to rumble slightly, as if
this cave is alive.
The rest of you don't note anything at the
Caves don't
moment.
breathe.
This one appears to be breathing.
Okay. You continue on. The map, throughout this map, you're going to see that the corridors that I've kind of drawn are depicted relatively short, but it represents, and when I describe it, the description represents a longer. I'm just not going to have.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to throw out tons and tons and tons of empty long corridors, if that makes sense.
The whole table.
We'll be going back and forth.
You have to walk 700 feet that
Yeah.
700 feet that
Just to move your figures back and forth. So the tunnel, it seems to go on forever and ever, and then eventually the sound of the fluttering noise becomes louder. And Baldur, you have a light source up with you. The light source, you note that that you're distinctly up ahead. What is it about? You see that you're coming into a room, and there's something moving about up in the ceiling area. And that's about where you are right now in relation to it.
We've got bats up ahead.
It's just bats.
Yeah. Is it ever just bats?
We're about to find out.
Just press forward.
Yeah.
Press forward.
I'll at least go
wake 'em
into
up.
where
Okay.
where it opens up some.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll at least.
Press forward. Put your fingers into the room.
Uh-oh.
You enter farther along. You enter
Going
it.
there.
You enter a 20 by 20 foot room, and immediately in front of you is a huge pit as well. Everybody, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
That was quick.
Where's the monkey?
Boy, where's the monkey?
Where's the monkey? Okay.
Initiative.
The bad guys, either the bad guys have a 14. Dylan or Joe, would you mind organizing our
Oh, you got it?
the bad guys, and then start throwing a bunch of these
Here, I got that.
flying around in the room. Just put like 3 on. Actually, put 4 on everybody who's in the room.
Oh, shit.
4 on.
What do you got, Simon?
I had a 11.
Baldur.
8.
Erexon.
18.
Yay.
Alder.
24.
Mattias. What'd you roll for initiative, buddy?
Go in the room.
I did. I said 12.
12. Oh, I didn't hear you. Oh, he's very quick. You're very
Why
sharp
didn't you
today.
go in the room?
Why are you so sharp today, Mattias?
High intelligence, low wisdom.
Yeah.
Why are you braces?
There it is. I'm in the room. Oh, what? A big hole in the ground? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Say that again?
I can probably survive a big
Mattias?
hole in the ground.
I think you're running out of space.
Yeah.
Okay, 12. Thank you.
Gonna need a bigger
That's
room.
probably good enough for right now.
Do you have a fireball by any chance?
I do.
Oh, we do.
Oh, great.
But I don't want to.
Burn on these
I don't
guys.
want to use that slot. 'Cause I'd have to use a 4th level slot.
Oh.
You can kill us all.
Oh, I down.
Here you go, put that right under
That's
there.
Okay.
Fire,
Which
slow.
is the one that I have?
Aldrich is up with a 24, followed by Borinth, by Rexon, then the opponents, followed by Mattias, Simon, Baldur. Aldrich, you are up. You see, great question. You see these fluttering creatures flying about the room. There are gobs of them. They have these large protuberances sticking out, and they're kind of diving at you and biting at you at the same time.
Okay.
Bloodsucker!
Kill him! What are you waiting
Okay.
for? Let's see what
Aldrich,
got,
you are
guy.
up. What are you doing?
I assume we're not going to negotiate.
With bats? No. Fight them.
I will target the nearest one with the crossbow.
Okay, fire away.
And that would be an 18.
An 18 definitely hits. An 18 hits, not definitely hits. 18 hits.
And that will be 9 points of damage.
9 points.
Sneak attack.
And I guess I can do a sneak attack also. I would have to target another one though, right? 9 kills it or no?
No, it's
no.
still up.
Okay, so then yes, absolutely. That's 2 and 8. Another 8 points.
On the same one?
Yes.
Okay, it looks like it's barely holding on. Aldrich, anything else?
The Well, there's no place to hide. I'm in a corridor still, I believe. So I'll just no.
Yes, you are. Borinth, you are up, followed by Varexen.
How many do I have around me?
It looks like you have one.
Within 5 feet.
All of them.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just wail completely around, probably.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
All right.
Rage.
I'm gonna swing with my axe and swing through.
Okay.
All right. So that's that's a 28, 29 to hit.
29 hits.
So then it's 29 and then 25.
Yep.
And then
25
22,
hits.
And then 22 if there's a third
22
one.
hits.
Swinging right through.
22.
22,
Yep.
And then another -4. I don't know how many.
22. 22 minus 4 is 18. That just hit. That hits as well.
So how many is it? All right. Well, I'll let you tell me how many.
I think that was 4.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
You swing with, you see Aldrich, you see him swing with this large battle axe / hammer, and it seems
First
to
hit is
cleave
18,
through.
19 points of damage.
19, it's still barely up.
All right, and then I'll swing again. My second attack. And that's 18, 20, 29, 30 to hit.
So you did 19 to 4 of them, or you did
19 to 4 of them.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming a 30 is higher, so it's going to hit at least 4 of them.
Yep. So it goes through, and those first 4 just go.
And then 14 points of damage
to the
next 4.
Okay, just put those, put 4, just take them down, and then just throw these ones in there someplace.
Keep them coming, boy. Keep them coming.
Get rid of 4, add 5. I don't like math.
We're gonna eat good tonight.
The math is that there's literally not enough space to put all of them.
Okay, that is Borinth. Virexen, you're up, followed by the opponents. Then Matthias, Simon Balder.
Great, fantastic. Uh-huh. Well, probably just gonna run up here. Or, well, what's the light situation like, actually?
Borinth has a light.
I have a light.
Like, am I in dim? Well, yeah, he doesn't, so that'd be bright. Never mind.
If he has a bright light, no. Not right where you are. No, it's. Look up. What is your light? What kind of light is it? Is it
20 bright, 20 dim.
It is 20 bright, 20 dim? Okay. So each hex is 5 feet. It's. I'm going to say it's pretty bright right around you right now.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just run up. Right around there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to attack this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Off to a great start. That's a 10 to hit.
A 10. What are you swinging with or hitting
Sword.
with? A sword. You reach up and swing with your white sword. It just whoosh, it flashes in the light and does nothing.
Ooh, let's roll. Let's make another attack then. It's better. That's a 15.
A 15. You go back in the opposite direction, and Borinth, you see him just like waving this white wand in front of you, and it misses.
Yeah, that checks.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, that is Virexen. It is the opponents. The opponents. And I've got how many on Borinth there? I've got 1, 2, just what? Call it? Yeah, that many. Okay, what's your AC there, boss? 16. A whole bunch of these little suckers can dive in towards you, and they're trying to bite away at you. Get the dice, Tom. Huh? Yes.
That's how destructive your weapon is. You don't even know what you're doing, but you're just killing them all.
61.
Take about 8 of them just by panicking.
2, 3, 4 hits, no criticals. And we do a whopping.
Well, we know that at least a 30 hits there.
Huh?
It's good to know.
What would you do if he asked if anyone has any extra dice?
Give me it all.
14 points of piercing damage and make it halved, which is 7. And then roll a con save, please. DC 15 on Balder. Biting into your plate armor. You got 1 hit, no critical. Take. Ooh.
I rolled a 15 plus.
A 15, so you save
Plus
for
5.
half. So you take another. You take another 12 half, 6 points of poison damage, sir. 18. You saved. You take 6 piercing and another 7 points of poison damage. On Mattias. They're flying all around. AC Gabzubel, miss. And over on Zyman, a couple of them dive at you.
I'm going to use my instinctive charm. They all have to make a wisdom saving throw against my DC or attack another creature closest to it.
Okay, wisdom, they have 0 on their wisdom.
Spell save
So
16.
15, natural 20, and a 3. So 16. So
one save.
So one save. That one bites away at you, and he rolls a dirty 20. And the other, you take 7 points and roll a con save. And
12 on con.
12. You fail. You take 6 more points of poison damage.
So 15.
Yes. And then on, it looks like Zyman over there. It's kind of hard pressed to get it. Aldrich.
Wait, you just attacked.
Not Zyman. I'm sorry. Virexen.
Not again!
Virexen. On Virexen, what AC Virexen?
17.
17. 2 hits. 1. No fumbles. No criticals. Roll 2 con saves. DC 15. Take 3.
20 not natural for the one.
Okay.
20 not natural for the second.
Good. You take a whopping crummy damage for them. You take a whopping 8 points from 2 bites, and
so 8 points altogether.
8, and then 4 points of poison. So 12 points total.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the opponents. Mattias, you are up.
Okay. Okay, so we're up against. How many enemies are there, and how many of them are within running distance of me? I can't see the.
That's a great question.
I would say there are 3 within attacking distance of you right now. Easily 3.
Okay, and none of them have been damaged yet.
Yes, one of them has been damaged by Warrenth.
Okay, I will attack that one.
Okay, I think you have 2 attacks too, but sure, go for it.
Yes. But I will figure out what I need to do based upon the first attack.
Okay.
Okay, so including my proficiency, my strength, and my that's plus 1. 26.
26 hits.
And then my damage. That is 8 plus 5. 16.
16 just hits. Or 16 points of damage, or your other hit?
Damage.
Oh, 16 points. Whoosh, whoosh. Your sword cleaves into this flying mass. Little blood and guts go flying everywhere as it tumbles to the ground. Pull that one out that's in front of Virexen and closer to you. There you go.
What are they exactly again?
They look like flying suckers of some kind. They're green, brown on the bottom with huge set of teeth and like a black protuberance that's sticking out of their face.
Okay, like giant awful mosquitoes. 21 to hit with my second attack on another.
21 hits.
On the second enemy.
21 hits. Your sword slams into this body and it's.
Okay, and that is plus 5 plus 3. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. It rips the wing right off the thing and then it goes barreling toward the ground, still squawking at you. As it gasps its last breath, if it's breathing. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Zyman, you are up, followed by Balder.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
I move back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have light source back there with you? Yes.
Yeah, I still have the light on my
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, disengage is my action, and that's my movement.
Okay, Balder, you are up, followed by Aldrich.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to cast Shatter.
Oh, very
cool. Pretty much
Was it 10?
Yeah.
Everyone right there has to make a con save.
A
right?
con save. Oi, oi, oi. These guys have a con of -1.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
How many? Just give me the total number of them. And what's the DC?
22 DC is 16.
16, and how many?
We
I
got.
call it 7, maybe 8.
Good, go with 8. Okay, 8. And DC 16, you said, right? Fail. Nat 1, fail. Nat 20, fail. And DC 16, you said? Fail. Only 1 saved.
Okay. Not too much damage, but they're gonna take 8.
8 each. Ooh. Okay, one of the ones over near Borinth goes. The one in front of Zyman, or Virexen rather. Yes, goes down, and then -8. As your shatter spell blasts forth, you see a whole bunch of them. Their wings start fluttering and they start to crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they're still up in the air.
All right. That is it.
Okay, that is Balder. It is the top of round 2. Aldrich, you are up.
Okay, again, I will target the nearest enemy. And 17?
17 hits.
Okay.
So the one in front of
Green flame.
Balder there. Your arrow goes flying from your crossbow and slams into it.
So that's 7 plus 8 is 15.
15! You did what Kip failed to do. Whoosh! Your arrow slams into it. Whoosh! And you killed one in the first battle of your first game.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I got you.
Which way want to kill?
The nearest one, I guess. Whoever's in front of anybody.
Yep, right there.
Yeah, that
guy. Yep, that's what I figured you were going for.
All right.
Anything else, Aldrich?
Moving back a little
Borinth,
bit.
you are up. Virexen
Alright.
is on deck.
So is there one? See that there's like one right in front of me. I'm gonna
There's
move more in.
2 to your immediate right, and yes,
I'm gonna move within, so around, like, I'm gonna move within as close as I can and to get as many within my range as possible.
sure.
Like I'll take a step
Yeah.
in, I guess, or is there 3 there at least?
Yeah, there's 3 right in
Okay.
front of you. Just step,
Alright.
turn Borinth slightly
Alright.
to his right.
The axe side, I'm gonna just slice through them.
Push that camera forward just a
That's
hair, would you?
22 to hit.
A 22 hits.
22. So then that's a 22, an 18, and then a
22 and 18 both hit.
And
The
then 14,
next
so that was
one,
not
the
gonna
14 would not
Alright, so
hit.
2 of them. Oh, nice. That's 21, 22 points of damage.
22 is your sword's axe side slams through and takes down 2 of them in one fell swoop.
All right, and then I'll move up to that whichever.
That last one there to immediately to your right front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I can move.
I mean, that's a hit right there.
Oh, okay. So I got to go through him. All right, I'll go through him. Why not? Oh, that's a 16 to hit.
A
Roll
16,
with that.
you swing to hit, and it just, you almost feel like you're about to miss, and it just barely clips into it.
Okay, that's it. It's my
And
turn.
how much damage? 16.
Oh, you said I hit it. I thought
Yep,
you said I
you
missed
just
it.
barely
Oh,
hit it.
Okay. 16 points of damage.
16, it's fluttering away, but it's still up as you clipped a piece of its wing. Anything else?
That's it.
Borinth and Virexen is up, followed by the opponents, Mattias, Zyman, Balder.
I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Okay.
There it is. 25.
25 hits. Your sword, you reach up, you're like, I'm gonna get you this time. And you take careful aim and you swing in, and the white of your blade is covered with the green of blood.
7 damage.
7 damage. Awesome. It's still flying away. It grins its teeth at you and goes,
I don't know why, but I'm imagining like gremlins with wings. I don't know why.
22 hits.
That's what I think of.
Hey, 11 damage.
11 more points of damage. You see its wing gets, a bit of it is chopped away, but it's flapping away in front of you. And anything else?
Running.
I'm gonna move back there. Strategic retreat.
Is that just a normal move?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so he does get an opportunity. Is there anything special that prevents him from getting an attack of opportunity? I'm sorry?
It can attack.
So he takes an attack of opportunity at you and misses unless a 9 won't hit you. Okay, it is the opponent's turn. Put those 2 right there that were on Virex and that ball. They're stupid. They're just going to go at his back. Push 2 of them over toward Mattias. Just take some of these. Spread those over that way. Yeah,
Wow, they have no interest in the monkey.
They have no interest in the monkey. The monkey is purely artistic.
Get my monkey killed.
Okay, there we go. That works. Good enough. On Borinth, they bite away at you. Give me a fumble card, please.
Critical miss.
And
He bites himself.
he bites himself. A DC 15 Dex or Strength or lose an opponent, or I don't think he can lose a weapon or implement.
His wings.
Can't blink anymore.
Yeah, he misses.
Nah, he just misses. Okay, he misses. That's all he basically does. Okay, make 2 con saves, please.
2 of them hit.
Yes, 2 out of 4 hit, and take 14 points of piercing halved if you're still
20
raging.
and a 15.
20 and a 15, both are saves. 14 points halved, 7 points of piercing damage, and a whopping 23 poison halved, 11 points of poison damage. Is that right? Yeah, 11. 11 rounded down. 11 points of. Yep. Okay. And on Mattias, these things dive at you. 1, 2. Just push. Push a couple of those over on Mattias there. A couple more. Okay, we'll call it that many. 1 nat 20. Somebody send me a critical card, please. Double damage on him. Okay, so you take 2 hits. Just shove that back in the pile somewhere. Okay, you take 4 doubled, it becomes 8. 8 and 9 is 17. 17 and 2 con saves, Mattias. DC 15.
2 con saves, DC 15. Okay. Okay, what's my constitution bonus? That's bonus.
After Mattias, let me just tack away at Balder here. Balder!
Okay, I got a 17 for 1.
That's a pass.
I want to make
a 22 for the other.
Okay, both are passed. You save,
if one of them was near me, that attack
14.
How much damage do I take?
14. 14 halved 7. So whatever I gave you before, plus 7 poison.
The one.
Yes, you get an attack of opportunity because you're a sentinel. Yes, go for it.
No.
No. Okay. Well, the ones attacking.
The physical damage was.
Like.
1 fumble, 1 critical. Please.
Wow. Who's getting attacked?
Balder.
Oh boy.
Balder, triple damage, and he. Is this the critical miss? He entangles himself.
Oh, falls down the pit.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 DC 15 Dex save. He fails. He falls down the pit. And the 1 critical is triple damage. So.
That's alright.
Huh?
That's okay.
That's okay. The others were misses. You're like a freaking tank. Okay, so roll 1 con save, please. 11.
We're good.
24 points of piercing with the critical, and a 10 on. What was your save?
23.
Okay, so you saved, so 5 points of poison. Okay, and I think That is it for the opponents from what they can see. Mattias, you are up, followed by Zyman, then Balder.
Is there another one? So there's at least one near me already.
There are like 3 in front of you.
I think you have 3, maybe 4. There's like 1 in between you and Balder.
Okay, I'll attack that one first.
Okay. The one in between you and Balder? Okay.
Yes. That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Your sword slams into it.
That's another 11 damage.
11 damage. It was wounded before. Another one that one right in between Mattias and Balder goes. Yeah, that one works. Goes down.
Then I use my second attack on another one.
Absolutely.
29 to hit.
29 hits.
And then the damage.
He's level 10. Piss him off.
16.
16, and it goes down as your sword. You just it's almost like one continuous move. You just slash and then slash back through, taking out a second one. Take off the one more in front of him, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything else, Mattias?
No, that's it.
Okay, Zyman, you were up, followed by Balder.
The one that's furthest down the hallway, I will try to hit with a fire bolt.
The one furthest down. Okay, got it.
And that's a 20 to hit.
A 20 hits.
16 points of fire damage.
How many points?
16.
16. He was wounded. He bursts into flame.
I killed something!
His wings are on fire as he goes spiraling down into the black pit below.
That is all for me.
That is it. Balder, you are up.
All right.
Followed by
The hammer will ignite into green flame.
Yes.
You have 2 in front of you
No.
there. No.
Yes.
We must hit. I try again. Okay. What is that? 17?
17 hits.
Okay, good.
Your hammer slams into it, the green flame lapping along its wings.
And we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 damage to the one. And what is that? 13 damage to the one next one.
Both of them had previously been shattered. They both just crumple underneath the green flapping blades of your hammer. Flames of your hammer, not blades. Flames of your hammer. Anything else?
And I will move up to the one right here and attack him.
Okay. Don't fall in the pit.
Watch your step! Yeah, I balance on the edge.
Don't fumble.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Critical card.
I don't have Featherfall. I can't save you.
Maximum damage to his head, which will be 8 plus 5. We're good. 13.
13 points, and he had been he had been wounded. He goes down as his head just collapses. The teeth scrunch down from the top ones down to the bottom ones.
That's it.
Okay. That's Balder. We are at the top of round 3, and Aldrich, you are up.
Okay, from the shadows, I come out with the crossbow. Ooh, yeah, there we go. 19 plus is gonna hit, right?
No, oh yeah, definitely will hit. The crossbow bolt goes shooting.
I guess the closest one to me.
I don't even know where
This
you're at.
maybe, yeah, I'm inside.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so there is
the one next to Boar to get sneak attack.
Yeah, no sneak attack on that one.
No sneak attack on him?
No,
oh, you're not. You're not there. Oh, I
yeah,
think you're there.
Okay.
And that will be 5 points of damage.
5 points, and he is still up. As your arrow slams into him, it's like fluttering around with this arrow stuck in it, this bolt stuck in it. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay.
How many have I got around me?
Okay, that is
Got four.
Borinth.
Got four.
Borinth,
We
you
got
are
him
up.
on the run, boys! Oh, nice. That's 12, 27 to hit.
27 hits, so it's -4.
-4
So
for each.
23 hits, a 19 hits, and a 15 does not. So you hit, you swing through and you cleave through 3 of them. Which includes the one that Aldrich just attacked. I believe,
18
correct?
points of damage.
Well, which is the one Aldrich attacked?
attacked
That one's kind of around the corner, I think.
Yes, I think I 3.
I think you would have had to attack one of these two.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Aldrich, not you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, okay, go ahead. How much?
18 points of damage.
18 points. The 2 nearest the pit, the one that has the arrow bolt in it, go down, and the other one goes down as well as your hammer/sword slams into the both of them.
And I still got 2 there. I'll swing again.
We have
Try to hit
one
the 2
kind
of
of
them.
behind you. Yeah.
So that's
You can't. It's going to be a
21 to hit.
21 on one of them hits.
Whichever one, yeah. And that is 22 points of damage.
Oh, it just completely collapses underneath your
Let's
hammer.
go, boys. Finish them.
Anything else?
That's it. Oh, well, I might as well move. Where is there one
There's
next to
one
me
right
still?
behind you,
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, okay,
behind
okay.
you
Never mind. I'll turn around and face him.
Okay. That is
gonna exploit this.
Vyrexen. Vyrexen, you are up, followed by the
Snarl
remaining opponents.
You probably have a little bit of green blood
Attack.
like all of them.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
That's 9 points of damage.
Whoosh. Your sword just cuts right into it and it cleaves it. Its legs fall off and it flops on the ground.
Oh, it's dead. Great. Woo! And then attack that one.
Okay.
And a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Double damage. Multiplied by 2 plus any damage modifiers for the attack. So that was going to be a 2 plus 5 then, so 7.
7 points
of
total?
damage. Yeah.
It's still up. It's lingering there.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
It's pretty crummy, yeah. I was like, how did you do 7 points of damage? But it's still, you clip it, its toe falls off. It's fluttering around there.
Yeah, why not? I'll just burn 1 key point and get 2 more attacks on it.
Sure.
Does a 27 hit?
No.
Nope. 7 points of damage.
7 more points of damage, and it goes down.
After you cut off their toe, their arm
It
goes up.
slams into the ground.
Smaller target. Alright, so we're clear now? Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, it's safe in here, guys.
Are you sure?
It's safe.
Did you see I shot one?
I saw that.
You said this is your home?
This is not my home.
I don't think the maid's been here in a while.
You are watching the Carpathian Adventure on 7-Sided Die. We will be right back. Guys, let me just go. Welcome back. You're watching the Carpathian adventure on Seven-Sided Die. The party is under or in on Mount Untersberg, and we rejoin them.
We haven't got him to cast Fireball once yet. What? He's like,
I burned down the church with this.
He's like anti.
This is true.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Burn down the church.
A large
I'll
hole.
never cast it again. Look what I did.
I'm guessing we have to go down this hole. Do we see anything else in the room? Anything on the walls or anything? Just a hole in the center of the room.
Me and Georgie are gonna collect all the eyeballs from all these things.
They're not really the kind of eyeballs that you would collect. You don't think?
I guess I'll pick up any used crossbow bolts I can find.
You have no problem with that. I don't keep track.
Oh,
of
okay,
crossbow
fine.
bolts. It's not worth your time or mine.
Excellent.
I figure you kind of spend money somewhere along the line and replenish them. We just figure it out. The walls are vertical and are fairly straight. All the walls in this room are covered with equally spaced, tiny, small holes. You quickly perceive, now that you're not engaged in doing something else, you quickly perceive that air is coming from each of the small holes. The ceiling is about 20 feet high, give or take. And at the center of the ceiling, it appears to have been damaged by almost like multiple boring beatings of some sort.
Hope it's not more than 3.
Also in the center of the floor, there's, as you see, a 10-foot by 10-foot square hole descending into blackness.
I will throw a lit up rock down there just to see what happens.
So, describe to me how you do this.
I pick up some rubble, I cast light on it, I throw it down there.
You're standing off to the side, you throw it down.
So it's bouncing off the walls on the way down.
It just tumbles into the distance.
That's a long way down.
That's wow.
It's at least 40.
What's with these walls?
I listen for any noise.
You listen for roll an investigation check.
18.
18. From very far below, you hear what sounds like some type of almost like a clockwork mechanism way down below.
Below the giant pit?
So we got air coming from the walls, kind of, these holes.
How large are the holes?
They're probably, I don't know, half inch by round.
Can I stick a finger in one of the holes?
Yeah, it's kind of tight, but...
And there's nothing else. I'll look around the walls.
The ceiling.
Walls on the
ceiling looks like it's been beaten into.
I'm gonna look into the dark pit. Do I see anything with my dark vision? Dark vision goes on for 60 feet.
Right. You look down for 60 feet and it just continues in darkness. And as you do, roll a perception check. You're leaning over.
Natural 20.
A natural 20. You hear this increasing sound of this. There's something mechanical down there and you're listening very carefully. And then all of a sudden you hear something like a snapping sound. You're listening?
Yeah, does it continue?
You're listening, and all of a sudden you hear this huge bolt come barreling up. Roll a dex save.
So close to being so good. 17.
17. You're looking and you catch something out of the corner of your eye, and you're like duck back, and this huge bolt slams up into the ceiling and bursts, and then shatters and starts tumbling down below.
What do you mean, like a bolt? Like
a giant crossbow bolt.
Oh, like a crossbow bolt. Okay.
But big.
We've seen this.
I don't know if you just meant like a rod or okay. Yeah. Oh boy.
So don't look into the pit.
Was it like how big was the bolt? Was it?
You caught it very quick. Roll an investigation.
I mean,
check.
it wasn't small. It was real size. It was.
Aldrich, who's the only one carrying a crossbow, says, "That's a big bow."
I wish I could mount that bow on my bolt.
Okay.
Cast fireball down.
Your bolt's on your bow.
Why I wouldn't do that. That's crazy.
Cast fireball now.
Yeah. So the entire perimeter of wall is filled with multiple holes.
The wall in the room you are in
Yeah.
is filled with multiple holes. And roll an investigation check with advantage.
Can I look into the holes to see if they like go into a
Natural
separate
20.
room or if they're just like tubes?
Sure. Hold on a second. So you look, and as you're looking at the walls, and you see all the walls in the room are covered with holes, and then you look at the pit, and you can, without leaning over it, you look at the pit, and you can see going down inside the pit there are holes as well. You look at the holes, and you wanted to see if
Are they like connected to another room, or are they just like tubes, or?
they don't look like tubes.
I believe it might be something to put a stick into, maybe to help us climb down. I don't know how far the holes descend, but it is a possibility.
Anyone have a stick?
Like a peg.
Yes, but why they are on the walls of this room?
If you climb down on the walls, you won't get hit by the bolt as it comes up.
I guess. Well, no. These walls are also holy.
And there are holes inside the pit also.
Yep, the holes descend the entire length from what you can see in what light.
Okay.
In the air, you feel air coming from the holes. You cover your hand over.
So if you
feel
put
like
your
the wind.
hand over it, it almost feels like you're stopping the air.
Do you feel that in the pit holes also?
Do you lean over and do it?
Oh, I haven't leaned over, no.
I'm going to like wave my hand over the pit like really fast.
You wave your hand over the pit, and you hear the same
snapping
noise.
sound,
You're
yeah.
listening, and you don't hear it like snap. You hear it start to like
load. Yeah.
It's winding.
I just want to lay on the floor and reach my arm over the side and see if I can feel the holes that are on the
Okay.
side. Without like putting my body over.
Understood. You lay down onto the edge of it, and you reach up. You get toward the edge, and then you carefully like lower your arm down the side of the pit, trying to feel. And as you feel the arms, you hear the clicking sound from below, and it sounds like it's ratcheting up. And then, are you still there?
I'll put my arm.
Okay.
I'm right on the edge. No, I'm gonna stay there while I'm feeling.
The arm. This doesn't sound like that, but this huge bolt comes hurtling up toward you. Roll a dex save.
No. What?
What'd you
Critical
roll? How far?
fail. Critical fail.
Critical
Do we get
fail?
covered with saving throws?
No, that's not.
Roll the
That's
one.
not. It's not.
Critical.
No, it would be for my. I don't think this is really a critical. Okay, you get hit. Whoosh, this huge, massive bolt comes hurtling up toward you.
It
Huh?
knows where you are.
What'd you say?
This bolt is sentient. It knows where he is. I would like to throw my hammer at it. In hopes
Take
of
17 points of piercing damage as this massive bolt rips into your arm and it continues up
I
towards
just
the
like
ceiling.
grab him and start pulling him back up. I'm like, holy crap!
Is that your magic fleeing arm?
Well, we could try to time how long it takes for the next one to go.
While
I have
it's
a
loading,
really,
I want to
really
take my hammer
stupid idea that can
and I
work.
want to just
Just
toss
after
it
it
down
goes,
there as
jump
fast as I
down.
can in hopes
Yeah,
of
I was
just
breaking
gonna-
whatever
Just setting you down.
is
Okay.
winding up.
How far can you toss it?
So
Well, I guess it would just
how about
fall
this?
after a while.
How about if
Does it just
triggered
fall
it
on
so
its
it
own?
fires and
Yeah.
then you teleport down?
I'm just gonna
Or
give it
just
as
fire
much
it.
heat as I
That's
can
probably
and let it go.
No, we can trigger it to fire, put something over it. It's not going to know whether it's. You just have to hang something over it, and then once it fires, right, you can teleport down to the bottom,
Yeah.
right?
Well, have we really confirmed how far down it is?
It's
So he-
over 60 feet.
So he could get.
How far can you teleport?
That's a great question.
But you can keep teleporting.
60 feet. Yeah, but I can keep teleporting. Yeah.
Is there anything else in the room that might
When in doubt, throw
look
Vyrexin over the
interesting?
edge.
Or
I'm sorry. say that
anything
again?
else in the room that would look interesting or suspicious?
In the room where you are now?
Yes.
Okay. You just feel. You walk around the room and.
Does the air pressure feel different in different areas?
When you put your hand up to the holes and you feel the air pressure against it, it almost feels as though the air pressure changes around it becomes more intense around it.
In the other holes.
In the other holes immediately
That's
around it.
Can I decipher any pattern in the holes, or do they seem
What if
random?
What if we use some rubble or cloth or something to try to patch up some of these holes, maybe?
Which is well worth a try.
Yeah.
So we're not.
You're
going
such
to be
a
over
wickedly smart guy. Roll an intelligence check.
11.
Roll poor.
Wizards.
Stinking wizard.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. I'm gonna lean over the edge of the pit again, and right as soon as I hear the snapping sound, I'm gonna reel back.
Okay.
You're gonna try and time it.
Oh, as soon as you hear this. Okay. Sure.
Because we know.
So you know. Okay. So
Because I know what it sounds like when it fires.
Okay.
So as soon as I hear that.
So roll a dex save with advantage.
Okay. That is going to be 20 total.
20. Whoosh, you manage to just duck out of the way, and it just slams into the ceiling. Approximately.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to teleport down so that I can stick my hands into one of the holes that's in the pit.
Okay, it's not like a hole. I mean, it's not like a hand hole. It's like you're going to be really hard pressed to get your fingers in there too. So I mean, you gotta.
How fast can you teleport again?
Every round.
So every 6 seconds.
Yeah, every 6 seconds. I'm just gonna like go down 60 feet into the pit, like try and grab onto a hole.
Okay, so you go down 60 feet, and you are in complete and utter darkness at this point.
Perfect for me.
Okay, does that change? I know between dim and dark. I mean, it's not
No,
dim.
I
it
need
is
to be dim or dark.
Okay, it is dark. It is like blacker than Joe's shirt.
No,
Dark.
wait. I need to. I'm going to
And
wait.
blacker
until I
than
can
your
do-
shirt.
Yeah. I'm going to wait until I can do it again. Teleport down another
Okay.
60 feet.
You hear it cranking. You manage to get down. You manage to get to the first one, and all of a sudden you hear it. And as you're like barely. Give me an acrobatics check.
We lost Virexen.
I mean, we'll see him come back up with the bolt.
14.
14. You feel yourself after you got your fingers in the hole, and you feel yourself dropping backwards at this point.
You just hear it.
Can I?
You just hear it.
I mean, teleporting for me is a bonus action. Could I like teleport again while I'm falling, or?
Well, the second round happens. What is everybody else doing up top?
We're
You're
waiting.
just sitting there. You're just waiting.
Yeah. Wait for him to come back up.
Virexen's dead. No.
I don't think I ever saw him jump down the hole staring at the wall.
Just because he crossed the hole, my body's secured on it.
Okay, you're falling the
I will help,
second. You're in the second round. You went down 60 feet, and you're now going.
And
to...
I'm falling, and I'm going to teleport another 60 feet.
You're right. I understand that. Let me just give me a second here. You're going down another 60 feet.
And once again, I'm going to try and teleport next to a ledge and try and stick my fingers in it.
Well, there's no ledge.
Well, the holes, I mean.
Yeah. So I mean, they're like tiny. They're like half-inch round holes. I mean, it's. I mean, you're not.
He's a monk.
You're gonna have.
I'm a monk.
Okay. Okay. You're.
In a few more hours, I can just jump down and
You can stick you're putting your nose in one of them, and you put your elven ear in the other, like this. Okay.
But I succeed in catching it.
Okay. You get the second time. You hear it just about to snap. Roll an acrobatics check.
You might as well just wall jump all the way down.
15.
15. You're falling backwards. Roll a dex save.
What kind of a monk are you?
Terrible one.
He's trying to hold on to a tiny little hole.
He thinks he's a level. He thinks he's a level
What
20
are we
monk.
rolling here?
My
Roll-
dex save.
roll your dex save.
Dex
Okay.
That's much better. That is a 22.
The 22, this bolt goes
he's a
hurtling
level 6
past
monk.
you. Whoosh! And you up above, you guys below, you see this bolt comes and it slams into the ceiling and it bursts.
He wasn't on it.
Can I see the ground
That,
yet?
it either went clean through
You went 120 so far.
And I can't see the. Jesus.
Boy.
Okay.
Teleport again.
Okay, you teleport again.
We're not
Roll
getting
an acrobatics
What
check.
are you gonna do to you? You teleport again and.
He's got a roll.
11.
11. You're
I don't know him that well
falling backwards.
We just met a few months ago.
Do we hear anything like we're
You
wondering?
see the bolt shoot up.
Are you screaming or are you not screaming?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Okay, nothing happened that round. And as you're falling backwards, you okay. So
240 feet.
This will be 240 feet at this point.
Well, no, it would be
because that was just one.
If you go the full distance. Now, what if something stops you? How does that work? Or do you teleport into a solid mass?
What do you mean exactly? Like,
Now,
can I like
the
see
floor
the
is
ground
not.
now?
From.
I have 60-foot dark vision.
Okay, from 60.
He would
From
technically go
180. From 180. Yes, from 180 you see the ground.
Okay. How far below is it from me?
The ground is 20 feet below you.
Oh, I'm not even gonna bother teleport. I'm just gonna land.
Okay, well, it shoots at you. Roll a dex save.
Okay. 11.
11. Okay, well, huh?
Who's reloading it that fast?
I know, it's
Firing
automatically
it.
reloading.
Every 2 rounds.
Yeah. 2 rounds, I think.
11.
By the way, I'm gonna use my reaction to take away 30 points of
that
fall
just
damage.
roll into it.
Eventually it'll run out. I don't know what.
We're there.
So take 21 piercing
He's at the
damage
bottom
from
of
the
the pit,
bolt.
and we're there for a week,
The bolt
just making bolts
slams
go.
into
It's
you.
gotta run out
Is
eventually.
it big? Is it like? Oh wait, no, I need my reaction. Okay, so 21.
21.
Okay.
As this bolt slams into you, and the remnants of it continue past it, and then you're falling, but you're not falling. Is that it?
No, I'm gonna fall, and then when I hit the ground, reaction to get rid of 30 points of.
Okay,
fall
so you're
damage.
doing the damage to yourself. So you would roll, but it's going to disappear anyway. So the falling damage doesn't have. There's no falling damage.
Yeah.
So whoosh, you're suddenly at the bottom, and you see nobody else sees.
Mm-hmm. By the way, once it hits me, I'm gonna go. Ah!
Put your figure down here. If you would.
Well, I think the last thing we saw was a broken apart bolt come flying up. A bunch of pieces of it.
Yeah.
And okay.
200 feet.
Yeah, I'm not making that.
I like Aldrich.
I'm the only one that can.
I like
Gotta-
Aldrich's
we gotta
idea
figure
of
out.
starting to plug holes.
Yeah, I think I've been cutting off pieces of cloth and plugging holes.
I feel like I would have been helping
It
you
could be
do that.
hundreds of holes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, just
Gotta be
plug in
some
the
kind of
ones up
pattern
here that we can see.
that relates to your heritage.
And you're gonna copy your air source.
Decipher the.
Okay, reaching the bottom of this vertical pit, you immediately see this huge contraption in front of you that was hurtling the bolts up the pit, somehow mechanically loading them, and then immediately above you, in the surrounding areas, you see hanging from the ceiling, surrounding the pit area, you see more of those flying creatures about 20 feet above you.
Oh, they're not moving now? Does it look like
They're not moving yet.
As you look up, here comes my lit up rock.
No.
Right on the head.
Okay, everybody
How
else,
many are there?
what are you doing?
I've been plugging holes with like pieces of cloth.
Like you're like jamming like little pieces, and as you jam it, the hole next to it becomes more intense.
I mean, how many holes are we talking about here?
Lots.
Are there any
Over 2.
I mean, are there any symbols or anything on these walls, or just random, no pattern to them whatsoever?
Give me a minute.
Well, I mean, I'm not asking.
All you're doing is yelling at me.
That's
I
how
need
my
to
speaking
focus.
voice.
I need to focus.
Go jump in the hole.
Halfway through the hole, I just hear.
Yeah. I got nothing.
And over the course of this, you guys see 2 bolts flying out, and one of them has blood on it.
Yeah, a little flesh, a little piece of cloth.
Wonder what could happen here.
Is that his spleen?
Okay, so the rest of you are up. You're up there jamming little pieces of cloth into them.
Should I start breaking the wall down? I don't know.
I don't know.
But if we were to break them
Is
apart,
there any risk that the place is going to collapse around us?
it's a mountain. I don't think so.
You say that now.
Let's try plugging all the holes on one side and see what happens.
Okay,
when the ballista goes off again. We have cloth and dirt, whatever.
Gems, maybe?
Whatever
Yeah,
we can,
lots of gems or
can
something?
drive into the holes.
Spent 50,000 gold.
Eyeballs? Would eyeballs fit in there?
Instead of putting on my gold.
As long as they're
Put all my rotten eyeballs in
sufficient
each hole.
diameter.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're just gonna make that fit.
Let's see. Let's see some eyeballs.
Stuff it with eyeballs.
Here, give me one. Here, give me an eyeball. Right.
Well, you can take the eyeballs from the
Take the
creatures.
eyeball, which is roughly about half an inch. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna stick it in the hole.
Oh lord.
And as you're sticking it in, Borinth has this brilliant idea, and he picks up one of the dead animals and he shoves its protuberous right into one of the holes, and that also managed to clog it.
Let's get in there.
Yeah.
And there are toes. He rips off some of the toes,
Yeah, you guys are
cleans it
stuffing
with
body
his
parts
teeth,
in
and then
there.
shoves
Yep.
it into the holes as
Yeah, I'm
well.
gonna start stuffing body parts in the holes. One side, you're saying?
Yeah, just one side.
Okay.
one
so
way
we'll do
to
the
go
side
about it.
that I'm on. We'll just stuff all those holes.
You start shoving, you're like putting little pieces of body, little toenails, fingernails, and you can feel that some of you going around the room that the air pressure seems to increase greater in the other areas now that something's clearly blocking the air pressure on this one side.
Let's see what happens if we make it go off again.
Okay, do you think it could change the direction of the bolt as it comes
Maybe.
up?
Maybe. I don't know what advantage that'll give us, but
It
it
won't hit
may.
If we look above us where the bolt's been hitting, what does it look like around that area?
Always the same spot?
No, it's not always the
Oh,
same
it's not
spot.
always the same spot.
It seems to vary.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, if we get it to maybe go a certain direction,
It
maybe
might
we can
bounce
climb
on
down.
the walls. It might fall. It might not make it all the way up.
Okay.
I'll just drop my hammer down and make it go off. Make it shoot.
You drop your hammer and
I was going to try and cut one of the ropes on the ballista. I have no idea what they're doing. I mean,
roll an insight check.
Inside. No, 0.
You drop your hammer and you're like, nothing happens. You don't hear it. You're down at the bottom. You see this greenish glow ever so slightly start to come to you. It's very, 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 very far away, even with because it's like this speck of green. You see this little green coming towards you, and then it disappears. I would assume it would disappear. It wouldn't continue falling for 200 feet, would it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You see this. You see this green. You see this green glow coming towards you. What do you do?
like how is it falling in relation to the giant ballista on the ground? Like, is it gonna like directly impact it?
Sure.
Sure. Great. How many of the things?
How many of the what things?
The bird thing.
And you glance up and you're trying to remain. I assume you're trying to remain perfectly still at this point. You're guessing maybe 20-ish.
20. Wow, that is a lot. Oh wait,
No.
look. Is there a doorway there?
Yes.
Oh, no, not anymore.
As stealthily as I can, I'm going to make my way to the doorway.
Okay, so
he landed like Superman.
Yeah.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, so much for stopping the ballista.
Hey, roll a stealth check.
Well, I mean, I see his hammer's gonna fall right on top of it. It shouldn't break it.
Roll a stealth check.
Maybe. It looks like a pretty heavy duty.
What if I call it back before it lands?
Stealth. I'm pretty sure. 26.
26. You're like the elven master. You carefully, you see them kind of like chirp around and dangling towards you, and you kind of carefully move your way toward the opening.
I like 0 intelligence.
I laugh at, just real quick, I laugh at the idea that he decides to keep teleporting and he just keeps finding more of them.
It's not getting any better, guys! I'm gonna look inside the doorway. What's there?
Okay, you look inside the doorway. You see
Crossbow bolt.
You see a rough-hewn opening that leads to a natural cave tunnel. Up ahead, as far as you can see, it twists and turns. There's rubble on the ground. There's openings from little crags and crevices in the sides of this rough-hewn tunnel, as if some things came out or some things went back in. But either way, it's not a man-made tunnel.
Okay. I'm going to teleport now, because I thought of that, to one of the ropes of the ballista and try and cut it.
Okay, so you're
as stealthily as I can.
Roll stealth with disadvantage. Not for the teleport part.
12.
12. You're cutting away as well as you can, and you realize that these are pretty big, and it almost feels. Anyway, you're cutting away. Roll initiative for you.
10.
10.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's gonna be.
Throw some of these on top of you.
It's only you and them. It doesn't matter. You can roll the one, it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
You and them.
They have a 2.
Yes.
Okay. You see the 4 of these things diving at you.
Oh dear.
You're up.
I need to look up one.
Okay, but while you're doing that, up top, so you managed to get all of the holes plugged on that one side. What are you guys doing?
You can't drop a hammer, it only notices flesh.
Did your hammer come back to you?
Oh, you think it only notices flesh?
And I'll just
How
call
is
my
that
hammer back
possible?
before it even hits the ground.
How is
You're
it
in a
possible?
tomb of a dead king that you say is still alive.
Yeah,
He's
but
only
how
taking a sleep and you're worried about how this is working?
This is very true. I didn't think of it that way.
You do not ask questions like that. In our line of work, you just don't question it. It's
Okay.
If you try to question it, you quickly go insane.
All right, I'll put my hand over the side and try to get it to start winding up again.
Okay, you put your hand over the side and you're like waving around, and you realize that you gotta extend your hand out a little bit more, your arm a little bit more, and then eventually you hear it cranking away.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait till I hear the snap and then it'll pop back again.
Down below, you hear it cranking away as you're cutting away.
Can I see what gears are moving exactly?
It is this. Roll a intelligence check at disadvantage.
Oh, this is gonna
I mean,
great.
this is a device you're looking at the inside of a computer in the
11 both times.
You're like it's all moving.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems to run on some kind of electricity.
I'm going to look up.
I don't know what that
Continually
means.
teleporting upwards.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is about the fire. Okay.
Yeah. You get the. You would know that right away too.
Yeah, I would know that. Yeah.
Okay, so you're sticking, and all of a sudden it launches. Whoosh, and you pull your arm away, or what?
Yeah,
do
I'll
you
pull
do?
my arm away.
Okay, roll a dex save with advantage.
Okay, so I already have advantage, but all right.
Okay, well,
Ultra.
then it doesn't do you any extra good.
It's 11.
11. Whoosh. That's your best roll.
Yeah, I rolled it.
Okay.
2 and an 11. 2 and a 10.
Okay, you take. You're not raging, right?
No. I will be in about 2 seconds.
You take 20 points of piercing damage, and you note that the arrow is very clearly tilted toward the side. That it was. That's all plugged up
towards the side.
As the bolt slams into the ceiling at this point. Down below. So, help me out here.
Yeah, it's.
How do you pause in between on
Oh,
in
I'm
the
not.
middle
I'm
of the air?
teleporting up 60 feet, then falling, and then teleporting up 60
anything was
feet and
different on the
falling.
ceiling.
Why else would we be able to move it?
But every time we have to trigger this thing this way, like.
Did it seem like there'd be enough room to move down the other side of the pit with how far over the bolt was?
Roll an investigation check.
And I want to take another look at the ceiling. If there's anywhere that looks like maybe a hole,
27.
an opening, somewhere the bolt can go.
You think that, like, if somebody were somehow it seemed forced to this side, if there were some way to keep it going toward that side, then you could possibly go down the other side at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes.
And your question was, is there anything beyond the ceiling?
Well, no, anything I can see on the ceiling that maybe the bolt would fit in, or some kind of opening?
As it slams into the ceiling, when the bolt slams into the ceiling, it all kind of like disintegrates and like tumbles down.
So we could do 3 of the walls, right? Climb down the 4th side without the holes covered.
Well, you wouldn't want to do
Right?
the opposite side because then we'll just shift back to the middle again, I think.
No, we can do 3 walls, 1, 2, 3, and then climb down on the opposite, the side that doesn't have the holes in it, right? Because it's going towards the side that we covered the hole.
Well, there's technically no holes on this opening side, I assume, right?
Unless they're
No,
right.
they're all around it.
Well,
Oh,
no,
you're talking about on the
yeah.
wall there. No, there are no holes on the
So
opening.
the holes are on 3 sides
Yes.
to begin with. And we plugged up that side.
We'll say we plugged up that side, so it's hitting that side. If
it's
we,
going
if
towards
we
that
plug that, let's just plug that side and try to drive it as far
Okay.
into that corner as possible, and then that'll leave us.
Well,
enough
it
room.
seems to be going toward the side you plugged up.
It's going
Yeah, 'cause
towards
the wind's
the side.
pushing against it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't think it's wind. You think it's...
Well, either way, if it's
Like air pressure.
pushing towards this, if we plug this, it should push it as
Because the
closer
other
to
side
this
increases.
corner. Yeah.
What the sides that are not done increase.
Yeah, so it should
So if we
push it as close to that corner, so that would leave us more space here.
But what if
to
we did all
descend.
3 and then climb down on the side of the doorway?
I think doing the 2 sides opposing each other will
Oh,
equalize.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Got
right.
it. Okay.
So let's just
All right.
do this
Plug up that other side.
perpendicular wall.
Okay, so you start taking some of the remaining debris of these dead carcasses. I mean, you're having to like rip pieces off of the wall at this point to kind of like smear them into the little tiny holes. And you're kind of like between some bits of cloth and bits of toenails and bits of fingers and protuberances. And at some point, you got to rip their tongues out and shove
I'm going straight
parts
to
of
intestines.
those.
I'm smashing them open. And
You
stuffing it
tear
down.
them open, pull out the guts.
whatever.
You find the tiny little heart of blood
over
and
it.
you shove it in there. And meanwhile, while they're doing this, back with Virexin. So if you teleport up and fall back down, you're going to fall all
I'm gonna
60
try-
feet instantly. You're not going to fall like 20 feet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Because falling is, you fall the full distance instant. I mean, I don't know what velocity, terminal velocity, but you fall.
Yeah.
Falling is very fast. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like, unless you have like feather fall, and then you can fall slower. Like then I could see like,
I have slow fall, if that counts for anything.
well, what does it do?
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not.
I don't
Slow
know
fall is
what-
like you take 0 damage.
Oh, it doesn't change the rate at which you fall, or does it?
It just says you can use a reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times.
I don't think you're actually changing the rate
Yeah.
of the fall. You're just somehow making it like that last like plunk. You're making it slightly softer or something like that. I without reading it fuller.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and do this. Did the thing fire again while I was down there?
Yeah, we're gonna say it just did.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do the thing where I teleport up, grab the holes.
Okay, you teleport up. Whoosh, you reach in. It just fired. So you reach in, roll an acrobatics check to hold on to the holes.
Finally, 20 total.
Oh, 20! You're magically, somehow, not magically, but you're managing. You stick your elf ear
How
in.
we're gonna get down?
I don't know how you are either.
I don't know what your point is, but whatever, you're there.
Okay.
What are you doing? Then you're gonna go further?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you teleport again, further up. Okay, and roll an acrobatics check again.
Hey, 22.
22, you're stuck at about 120 feet up at this point.
Does his character notice the air currents inside the tube as we're plugging different sides of the walls?
Interesting. I don't. He would feel it against the wall that he's clinging on to, and so. Interesting. I don't know that he would know to think for that. I mean,
I wouldn't know to think for that.
Does that
I
make
don't know
sense?
what they're doing.
No, I'm wondering if the side that we're plugging up above has a correlation to the side down in the hole itself.
Well, Tom knows, but I don't think he, at this moment in this time
Not
where he's
actively trying to notice that.
or he's trying to stay
Not
alive,
fall.
we wouldn't necessarily
Understood.
pause to think about that.
Hold on 1 second.
While you're down there.
Okay, you hear it getting ready to about fire again, and you're ready. You're teleporting. Whoosh! So, okay, roll another acrobatics check.
10.
10. Ah! you go falling backwards.
Did I go all the way down?
Well, there's no way unless there's something you're doing.
I was like 180 feet.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
What are you doing to change that?
Oh wait, I can drink a potion for my action, right?
On your way down?
I don't know if on your way down you could drink it. I mean, that your action is
my bonus action.
Trying to.
Oh, my action is
trying to hold. It's you're doing a skill check to try and to do something, right?
You're not going to take damage when you hit the bottom.
I thought you had some special
I
ability.
take 30 less. I take 30 points.
Okay,
less
so
damage. Yeah.
you fall 180 feet, so you take 18d6. Roll.
I morph to a fish.
so roll 18d6. 18d6 and minus 30. I'll let you roll it since you're doing it to yourself. That's cool.
14.
8, 14. 24. 31, so I'm at 1 point of damage right now.
Okay.
11, 12, 6, 17 points of damage. How many more do I have?
That was 14.
How many more rolls do I have?
That was.
You have 4. You have to roll 4 more 6-sided dice.
Yeah, 4 more
Four
times.
more?
So 2 more rolls.
5, I'm out.
You're unconscious?
Really?
I had 19 hit points left.
Okay, you're laying down on the bottom. Okay, you guys hear a thump.
But the thing never fired during all that time again?
Well, now it fires.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, it is shadows. Yeah.
And you notice that it does lean all the way toward that far corner. Given that it doesn't have any target to shoot at the moment, as it launches itself.
Right. Either way, we still can't climb down there.
Got rope?
Not that much rope.
I want to go back out into the front room and see if there's anything that looks like it could be suited
Feels like it's a mistake.
put into the holes.
Did you guys come in the
to be
right
able to
door?
climb. Like if there's anything like in the murals that looks like it'd be taken off to like put in the holes. To be able to, like, is there anything around? It just seems.
Well, it's an empty room. The front room was an empty room.
Yeah, just the murals. You don't really have like pieces of wood to like egg climb.
That's what I
down,
was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's 240 feet. I have 50 feet of rope.
I have no rope.
I think it was 200.
It was 200, yeah. But you guys don't know that.
I don't know that. It's true. But
all I can tell you is that was over 60 feet.
That scream sounded about 200 feet away.
You only have about 100 feet of rope.
You didn't hear the scream. You heard the thump.
Maybe we should go outside and check around the back way.
I don't know that we're going to be able to open the doors and get back out.
No,
How'd you get in
we're
here
going
first time?
forward. We just got to figure it out. We don't even know what happened to Vyrexen down there.
Let's be honest. We need to ask ourselves a very, very important question.
How many hit points does Manius have?
Chuck him over the edge.
Anyone wearing plate by any chance?
That isn't the question I was thinking of. What are you? I don't like this.
Well, we got it redirected. The question is, could we fit? And like while that thing is firing, can we still fit down, climbing down the hole?
I think there's ample room for us to climb down the opposite corner. It's just a matter of
how are we going to climb it down?
Yeah. I have no doubts in your athletic abilities, but
What if we collected, the splinters of the
Well, it does
large
say.
and made like pegs to walk down it or climb down?
out of bones. Are there any splinters or like any shards of the bolts that have been shot up on the ground?
there are lots.
That could be
Lots and lots of shards.
Do they look
Some
sturdy?
big, some small.
Could work.
Let's
Some
start
of the
We'll have to
exact
be
measurements of
very,
the
very
holes.
careful about doing it on the way down the
let's
first time.
start
How smart is that monkey?
picking up some sticks and trying to find suitable ones that'll be used for handholds.
Yeah.
I don't see any other way.
I don't see any other way either.
Neither do I.
All right. I'm going to look around and see if we can find pieces of wood that'll fit into those holes?
You manage to very easily. I mean, there's gobs and gobs of bits of these things.
I was assuming they were all just going back down.
I mean, they're going up to the ceiling and they're like exploding. I mean, imagine taking a wooden rod and just throwing it at 200 miles an hour at the ceiling. It's kind of like you ever
Who's
seen.
going first? I guess I'll go first.
I could try it.
At least if I fall, there's a chance you can catch me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty nimble, but
go for it.
Okay.
Just gonna land right on the body of my ex. It's like, man, that was surprisingly soft over there.
all right, I'll start putting 2 and 2. I don't know, however you imagine me going down.
I don't know. You describe it to me.
Okay, I'll put down a couple
in
of
the
pegs.
corner.
Yeah,
In the
every.
corner.
Yeah, and every probably maybe 2 feet or so, spacing them.
You're talking about in the hole, the
Yeah.
pit itself. So you reach over and you start jamming them in. You hear it clicking away down there. And
I'm in the opposite corner.
Yep, you're in that far. Yes. You guys are in that far corner. This corner appears to be. You're at that corner over there, correct? Where Radius is. I think you're in the other corner.
We're dragging it over there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If I understood correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Virection, roll a death saving throw, please. Okay. You feel like they're in there, and you hear the bolt about to go off.
There we go. Moment of truth.
I'm going to stay there and trust in the direction of the bolt.
Okay. Roll a dex save with advantage.
Dex save with advantage.
I'll never be able to get down this hole.
I can't. I won't.
Where you in the session, Tom? Yeah, there's like a pepper on the side.
That's a 20.
20. The bolt seems to go off toward the far corner. It's not quite as far as it was before, but it's much farther, and it hurdles itself past you.
Okay. Looks like we're good.
I can cast fly on 2 of us.
Not quite as far as it was before.
So it feels like it's the mush that we've jammed into the holes is starting to push out.
Roll an insight check. Or
Pushing it. I'll start pushing it back in.
You think that you pulled it in that direction, but another body against holes over there is confusing some of the information that you received. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Based upon what I told you before,
Right, someone needs to get down there and get rid of this crossbow.
Yeah, like one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, or disarm them.
So get.
Okay, I'm gonna pump myself up.
He's the home of your people.
I'm gonna get myself in a. All right. Well, he's in the hole. I
Okay.
can't go anywhere till
How
he's
far
done.
can you move around? Going, well, I guess 30 feet, right? Unless you
Yeah.
like dash. I guess you
Could
can
dash.
kind of
It'd be
dash.
pretty good to have that ring of spider
Climb.
climb right now, wouldn't it?
Right? I mean, I guess you.
Yeah.
So roll an acrobatics check with advantage.
It'd be nice if I just had some spell slots to use.
Twice, actually. 2 acrobatics checks with advantage.
Okay, that is the first one is a 17,
Okay, good.
and the second one is a 11.
Ooh, anybody want to help me with that second one?
Oh,
I can't.
yeah, I'll do
I
it. I'll do it. I'll use it. Yeah, sure.
Roll
You can roll again.
This in there. Break the damn thing.
2 again?
All calm down.
Yes. You just
Alright.
do it. Reroll the roll.
Natural.
Sorry, Matt.
Okay, so you're down. You manage to dash down 60 feet. You hear it cranking away. You dash down another 60 feet. You're at 120 feet, and you hear it, and you're like holding on. You almost slipped off and fell into the abyss below, but you're holding on at this point, and you hear it firing. So roll a dex save with advantage.
Uh-oh.
1 and a 2.
Okay. It's not up to me. It's your dice.
Okay, yeah.
I used my one.
It's 100 XP. Right there,
It's 21.
21, the bolt just flies way past you. Okay.
How many hit points? Yeah.
Oh, I was knocked down.
Not enough to get it.
Is anybody else doing anything while he's going down, or are you waiting?
I'm dying.
Oh, well, you passed too, right?
I passed 2. Yeah, I passed 3.
Yeah, okay, I know, but you're not dying.
yet.
Not yet. Okay,
Not
roll
yet.
your third death saving throw, by the way.
Natural 1. That's 2 failures.
2 failures.
Now I'm dying.
2 and 2.
2
On
and 2.
precipice.
Okay. Okay. The bolt hurdles past you. You continue down, or what do you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll another 2 acrobatics. 180. Yeah. Yeah.
19.
Yep. Okay, you continue down, and one more.
Too many rounds. Even if I was to go down there, it's too many rounds.
19.
19. You are.
We destroy the crossbow when we're down there.
And now roll a stealth check.
Yeah, but even to get him.
13.
13. You're on the ground there. It is completely dark, but you sense that something else is in the room with you, and you have to roll.
I'll throw a
roll a perception check.
Should I throw a lit rock down there?
That's
13.
Fireball.
13.
You should just went.
You land, and you just
way they
happen
can
to
see.
feel this body laying next to you. Okay, we'll come back to what are you guys doing up top? You just waiting?
How many rounds was that for him to get down there?
2 and 1, 2, and 3.5, or 2, just under 3.
So 18 seconds.
Well, it
It's
was
fine.
it was
He'll make sure my
dash,
Rexen's okay,
dash,
and then he'll disable the crossbow. and it won't
not
matter.
quite
He'll
a
climb
full
down.
dash. Does that make sense?
Dude, I can't climb
It was
that.
dash, then
Yeah.
not quite a full dash. So
Okay.
it was like not somewhere
my
between
shoulders.
12,
Hang on
maybe
my
around
back.
15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to say. Like,
You
I don't
can't
know
do
what-
anything until they disable that crossbow. We
You
can't
feel a
climb
body
down
laying next to you.
No.
Does he feel? Does he feel monkish? This body? Do I notice
monkish?
Does, like I notice a sword or something?
Does he have
Roll an investigation check with advantage.
texture and consistency of a member of someone of a
Does-
who is vaguely a member of the clergy?
What am I looking for? That's perception, you said?
I
Investigation.
said investigation. With advantage, 'cause you're
Investigation
investigating it.
is 16.
16. You do find a sword on it. And you're feeling around and
In the dark.
in the dark.
Uh-oh.
To the best.
He's still warm.
He's still reasonably warm.
You can feel him breathe in a little. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Is mouth to mouth a thing in this time period?
Whatever Fletcher.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. No way to,
Does he
heal or
find the 2 healing potions on the body?
I don't know. I don't know. Did he know you had them?
Probably not.
I would suspect, unless he starts rummaging through.
You have to
Okay.
take them all up, and he has to.
Meanwhile, the party up
Starts
top
moving
is just standing fast. Yes?
I'm
No?
gonna have to go down. I'm gonna have
I
to.
think that this endeavor was
That doesn't help.
ill-fated.
That doesn't help at all, Mattias. We're here. We're doing it.
To go down.
Right? We gotta
Yes.
disable this thing. Right? So I'll go on the same side that he was on, and I'll use the pegs.
Okay.
And I'll start climbing down.
You start pegging
Dash
your
you
way down.
Yeah.
Bah, 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 bah. Okay, you hear it cranking away. I assume you're moving as quick as you
Yep.
possibly can, so you're
Yep.
moving at a dash.
So when I hear it clip, snap, and shoot, I'm gonna rage. But I'm not gonna rage until I
Got it.
get there. Until I hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
He was too close to
about
go down.
about
gonna
6
give-
seconds
I was gonna
in,
give you this
you hear
one.
it cranking. So one roll an acrobatics check or an athletics check with
Boy,
obviously
you were
with
too quick to go
advantage.
down the hole. I was gonna give you this.
Oh my
23.
god.
Potion of climbing.
Sorry, 23.
Oh, you had a potion.
It's all right. You guys, you're gonna have to get him down. So
That's for him.
I'm sorry.
23.
23.
Give it to him
You
before
managed.
he went down, and he jumped down the hole.
You're going down, and now you're going down. Roll the next acrobatics check as you're like moving down. You're putting peg after peg after peg, lowering yourself
18.
down.
People up.
Do you have a light source? Do I see you
I
coming
do
down?
my hammer.
Okay.
My hammer.
Okay.
For 1 hour.
And there you go. You
giving
see
us
this
advantage
light,
anyway?
and whoosh,
Or he
whoosh.
just
You
does?
continue to way down, and you hear it just about to fire.
Rage.
Rage!
Yo.
He's gonna catch it. He's gonna catch the ball.
I am.
Catch the ball.
Going up.
He took a level in monk.
Okay.
You need 4 that one's in monk.
Okay. Roll a. Why am I rolling? You roll a dex save with advantage, sir. I think you would have had advantage anyway, but whatever.
Yeah,
oh, but it will lessen damage. That's true.
It's not going to matter.
But I'm saying your rage will lessen the damage if you get hit.
Oh, yes, yeah. So 8, that's an 8.
An 8. So an 8 fails. So the arrow, that was with advantage, right?
Yes.
This huge bolt comes screaming up and it slices through you, causing piercing damage. 18 points. Because you're raging, only 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then you continue down?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing down at the bottom?
Very still and very quiet.
Okay. Death saving throw.
Come on.
Character number 3.
All right.
What was it?
Yeah. Thank you.
200 XP.
Hey, we're good.
Okay,
I'm counting my XP.
Entire section.
He's stable.
Yeah, this is all the XP I was gonna get. I'm just kidding.
Okay. You hear
Drop in
him
the
suddenly
bucket
go,
at level 10.
Yeah, right.
and he stops breathing. But then all of a sudden, he goes,
Disturbing.
Disgusting.
But he's still unconscious, right?
That sounds like a perforated lung.
okay, roll your next acrobatics check.
For some reason, a bunch of glowing rocks start landing all around.
One that hits me.
24.
24, good, and one last one.
Yeah.
20.
20, you find yourself in this room. He's laying down. Oh, I forgot to do that. That's my bad.
What, birds?
Yeah. God.
Oh, well, put Borinth in here, please. Okay, you find yourself in that room there, and you see Alderic leaning over Virexen's body.
I'm gonna just shake my head. I'm gonna take my axe. I'm gonna go smash it down on the ropes, I guess, or what? Can I can see the construction of the thing? Do I have an idea of what I could do that would disable it?
You see a huge set of gears. You think roll an investigation check.
Does he see my already frayed rope that I was cutting?
I mean, investigation is a 10.
A 10. You're not sure, but you think any damage to it is better
I'm
than
raging,
no
so I'm
damage.
just gonna start smashing it.
Okay, you start smashing.
I'm already raging. I might as well just start destroying.
Roll. It's auto hit but roll anything but a 1, so you're not hitting yourself.
Yeah.
And then just tell me how much damage you do to it in one round.
One round. It's 20, and then 19, 20. So 41 points of damage.
41 points. You bits and
plus 11 on my damage.
bits and pieces of these gears are flying off at this point.
You're good with it. You're good with it.
How do you have plus 11?
You're pretty sure you're doing damage to it. Roll
That's
initiative.
not accurate.
Do I roll initiative as well?
I don't see the point of you rolling initiative.
Yeah,
16 yet, but Alderic should roll initiative.
16.
And the bad guys have
27.
a 13. If you could put opponents, Alderic and
You get 11.
opponents are a 13.
Plus 8 normally, and my weapon has a plus 3.
How many of these things you want in there?
That's good.
Yeah.
Just grab them.
That's good.
The weapon specifically has plus 3 to dash, so it gives
Is this
me
what you used to
plus,
race? But where's the 8
plus
come
2. What's that?
Is this
No,
your
this-
reach? Oh, it's
yeah,
yours?
this is
The
mine.
8 comes from my strength and my efficiency.
Paper towels back.
But you only have
paper towel.
proficiency.
What's that?
You only have proficiency.
You can just right next to the
What do you
side.
mean?
Though.
Oh,
I mean, it doesn't really.
It's, I'll have to show you. I have to show you the weapon. The weapon gives me a
crazy
bunch of stuff.
weapon.
Yeah.
Because you
Okay.
have plus 5 to strength, right?
Up top,
Yeah.
Plus 6?
Balder and Simon and Mattias,
Well,
you
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go.
the bad guys were at 13. You hear this
So 4
the
plus
clashing of weapons far down the hole below, and you see the light.
That's a lot of
Although you can't clearly make out what it is, far in the distance below, you know that Borinth is down there swinging away at something. You distinctly hear him raging and pounding at something. Okay, what are you guys doing up top?
Not ominous at all.
But the weapon's destroyed, right? I destroyed the
You don't think it's completely destroyed, but you've done a lot of damage to it. It's going to have trouble. You hear it like ratcheting away as it's trying to.
Well, I guess up top, I guess I'll wave my hand over the pit.
Yeah.
Nothing happens right away. As a matter of fact, it seems like whatever is happening to it it's kind of slowed it down. Whatever's going on down there. But you hear the clash of arms. Okay, Aldrich, you are up.
Okay. Since I'm going first and none of them have gone yet, I'll use my assassination advantage.
There you go.
Closest one. And that'll be a 19 plus 6.
19 hits.
Okay, and I guess I'll be using the rapier for this one because close.
Sneak attack is you need first, right?
I don't know how to do that if my brain doesn't hurt
Yes. 6 and 8 plus another 8 is 16.
16, it's still up, which is the one right immediately to your left, I assume, at this point. Whoosh, that was with your rapier, you like stab away at it.
As a bonus, I'll disengage and move next to my partner here.
Okay. And that is Aldrich. Borinth, you are up.
Alright.
With your light from your hammer, you see what you see. It's illuminating the whole room quite
Try
brightly.
to step into as many of them as possible, if I can.
Yep.
Like,
You can probably step into 4 of them there.
Okay.
You managed to step right into, like kind of half on the machine, half off the machine.
Okay, while I'm raging, I'm gonna just continue to. I'm just gonna swipe away at them.
Which one has 10 more birds in the previous room?
19, 29 to 30. 31 to hit? I rolled 2 19s.
No, you missed!
31 to hit, and then I'll do another.
These are really special.
I rolled 2 7s. That's weird.
These are my babies.
18, and a 19 to hit.
So both hits.
Okay, but how many do I guess?
I see what you mean.
first one was a
19 would be a
31.
15. No, so the first one cleaves through the 4 in front of you. The second one only goes through one of them.
Okay.
So you hit all 4 one time, and then you hit
17 points of damage for the first hit.
There's 17 on the 4 of them. All 4 still up as your sword side, your axe side cuts through them, and then you cleave back through the 4th one with the second hit.
12 on the second hit.
And it goes down. Pull. As you rip it, literally tearing it right in half. Anything else?
No,
It is the opponents. They attack away. 1, 2, push. There's 3 up against you, and a couple will put 3 over there. 3 on each. What are you guys doing up top?
I feel confident that it's not shooting, so I guess I'm going to climb down.
Okay, so you take your pegs and you start pegging your way down.
I'll drink my
Are you
potion
trying?
of What are you guys climbing. doing up
Oh,
there?
you're climbing. Okay, so you drink a potion of climbing. Okay.
What? What?
What does the potion of climbing do? Climbing speed equals walking speed for 1 hour. My gosh, you're good. You can basically, you don't need to roll anything. You're basically walking down the wall. You see him turn and go over the edge, kind of like so. I go head first.
Can I get a lift, please?
You jump on your back. Yes, you jump onto his back.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
How's the monkey gonna get down?
The monkey magically gets down. He just. Okay, the 2 of you. It's gonna take you.
I was originally
dashing.
thinking of stretching across the whole pit and shimmying.
You could literally run down the side of the wall. You're just like running down sideways down the wall. It's gonna take you 2 round and 3/4 to get down to the bottom. Okay, these guys attack. The 3 on Borinth.
Just like terrified hanging on. Oh my crap!
16 AC. Miss, and a hit.
My eyes are
roll a con save, DC 15. And
You're standing on his back.
what's your AC, Ulrich?
15.
15. A miss,
Take me down, good
and a miss. And
Oh, so you just the volumes at the top.
I got that too. I got one of those.
I'm trying to think of a fun new
14.
14. Failed on the con save. So 8 points of poison. and 8 points of piercing, but the piercing is halved, so it's 12. 12 points total. It is back to Aldrich. You are up.
Okay, again, I will take out the rapier and.
Matthias, you are up top. You saw Balder just kind of like take off walking down the side of the inside of the pit.
Yeah, you guys just don't drop there.
That is.
I can't carry him. He weighs 600 pounds.
A 19. A 19 hits.
Okay, and.
Well, this is interesting.
6, 9,
So he was he
7,
literally just
16
walking
plus 4 is 20 points of damage.
24 more to the same one or a different
20 points. Same one.
Same one. You literally, you just like pierce it in half and you're like flinging it around trying to get it off your rapier and you throw it and it heaves it against the wall.
We can use it for something.
Can I do an offhand attack with my dagger?
I don't know. Can you do an offhand attack with your dagger? You tell me. Is that
Mo-
authorized?
most
You're using a
people
one-handed
can.
weapon, right?
Oh yeah, it's a light weapon. Both
Yes.
are light weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Pokey poke.
17.
17. 17 hits.
Okay. And
Your
only for 4 points of
dagger
damage.
jams into it. -4 is like. Okay. Roll a dex save with advantage, sir.
Oh, I guess it is firing.
It is firing, but it's wildly. It's like spinning around as it's trying to fire. It's a much easier dex save, if that makes sense.
17.
17. The arrow bolt goes whoosh, hurtling past you. It seems pretty far away from you.
16.
That was Aldrich. Borinth, you are up.
Okay, I'll hit those whichever ones are around me again.
No, I'm
Four.
standing
I'll
up.
attack with the hack side, swing through.
Okay.
That's huge. That's only 16 to hit. So
16
Put it in the way,
hits
Terry.
1.
Okay, and then I'm going to swing again.
Okay, so you do any damage to the one or no?
Oh, well, yeah, let me roll it.
Well, it only had 7. You did 17 before to it.
Oh, okay,
Your axe rips it apart.
It's a 17, that points damage.
And the other one was a 17. Your second
It does
attack.
17 points of damage.
17. It literally cuts it in half.
Can I carry
Your
it?
legs flop onto the ground.
28 to hit.
28 hits, and so 28, 24, 20, 16. It literally cuts through these next 4, all 4 of them.
22 points of damage.
20. You see, Aldrich, you see his like. His axe
I've had it, bro.
just sort of cuts through all of them simultaneously.
I'm secretly bonding to that weapon when you're not.
I'm the tank. I'm the tank.
It'd be
Man.
like,
What else
it'd
do
be
I
like
have to
Captain America.
offer?
It'd be like Captain America and
Think
Thor.
about it.
Let me
What
borrow
else do I
that.
have to offer?
Oh, like that's not enough. Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I'm happy.
As long as I'm 30 feet behind you, everything is good.
They attack
Time to fall
Borinth. He
asleep
misses
drunk.
you.
I'm gonna bind
Aldrich.
to
He
it.
misses you. It is the top of the round. You guys are now down. Balder and Simon, you are now down in that room on the floor. Okay? If you want, assuming you wanted to be.
Bad guys.
Okay, Matthias, you're still up top. Okay. Okay, it is the top of the.
How do I start going down?
You know.
You climb down.
You can climb using pegs.
That's your choice.
I will try.
Okay, roll. Assuming you're moving as quickly as you possibly can, like a dash, unless you're trying to do something else. Just roll. Roll
You're hanging out on the last
acrobatics
peg.
checks. Just roll. Give me 3 acrobatics checks,
Acrobatics. Okay, so that's plus
or
3.
athletics, whichever you're better at.
Acrobatics or athletics. Okay, that athletics is plus 8. Yes, please.
Okay, while you're rolling those,
Yes.
Aldrich, you are up. Roll initiative if you would, if it matters. I don't think it does, but
Again,
six.
with the rapier.
10. Okay, I got a
Because you
21
guys
for
are
the
after the
first
opponents.
one,
A what?
21.
Okay.
22 and
33.
another 22.
Okay, you'll be down in 2 3/4 rounds, but you're not there yet. So as you're like working your way down as fast as you possibly can. Roll 1 dex save with advantage.
Okay.
And okay, where am I? I lost my place. That was Aldrich. You are up, correct?
Correct.
Swing away.
22.
22. You saved. You see this bolt go hurtling past you.
22.
22. You're jab it with your rapier.
Kill him. What are you waiting for?
You were wounded him for 4 before.
11 plus 4 is 15 points of damage.
15 points.
It's on 1.
You've got it. You're like jammed in it, and it's like stuck on it, and it pulls itself down its rapier towards you to attack you.
And
anything else?
Offhand dagger.
Oh!
And that's a 19.
A 19. You're holding it on your rapier. He's stuck on it, and you jab him with the dagger and with
a point of damage.
A point, and that's all it took, and it flops over, and he's stuck on your rapier at that point. Borinth, you are up.
That's
You
the
got
last
one in
one
front
left?
of you. Yes.
I'll just hit him in the head with a hammer.
Okay.
Boom.
The wind pressure.
23 points of damage. Or 23 to hit, I'm sorry.
23. Its skull collapses at this point.
And then I'm gonna take my. Can I take my second attack on the?
Absolutely, you can. You still hear it cranking away, but it
Yeah.
seems like it's struggling, if you will.
Oh, a natural 20.
Okay, anything but a 1. It's gonna hit.
Oh, okay.
It's just you making sure you're not doing something stupid and hitting
Yeah, but it's
yourself
a
at that
natural
point.
20.
Okay.
Extra
Oh, and then you
damage.
extra
Yeah.
damage. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Pull a critical card. That's right. You were right.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's a good one.
Triple damage. So I just rolled. So that's 12. Well, I didn't roll very high, so.
He's gonna disintegrate.
112 points of damage.
So it's 13 triple, right?
39.
And then I roll, because a brutal critical, I roll more. Oh, and I rolled a 1. So
40.
So 40
40.
points.
So you've done 90 points.
I didn't roll very good. I rolled a
It
2
is
and a 1.
like sputtering and
2 and a 1.
it is like
Still though.
it is like sputtering away, and you still hear it trying to crank, but it obviously is wildly inaccurate at this point. Mattias heroically leaps into the room.
Yeah.
You're here, Mattias. With the debris that's falling, you hear the stones and pebbles falling too.
I hope we don't have
Yeah.
to go back
Not a
up.
good sign.
Somebody finish this thing off, and then we go see.
The rest of you continue to pound away at it, and eventually the thing just kind of collapses.
I'm gonna go over to Vyrexin.
Everybody roll a perception check.
19.
10.
That's a
You
1.
see 3 bodies in the room that look like they had been pierced by arrows. In addition to, actually 4, I guess.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over to Vyrexin. Is he like face down? Like where's he? How is he laying here?
I don't know.
You take it.
Sure, face down. Why
Alright.
not?
I'm gonna take him by like the head, and I'm gonna flip him over. I'm gonna be like, "Wake up!" And I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Instant death.
And I'm gonna do 1 point of lay
That's
on
a healing
hands.
smash.
Okay.
Oh, you're a paladin?
Oh, yeah, you missed
One,
that.
one pally log.
Yeah.
It's enough.
It's enough.
And that'll bring you up.
Him hitting people finally heals people.
Yeah.
I know. I told you I can do this.
I was
Never
knocked
believed me.
unconscious once in an attempt to
You heal me for 1, but you inflict 20 more for this.
Wake up! Wake up!
It seems that we are not the first ones that have faced this machination or ventured in.
Seems so.
there.
Let's check them out.
Tunnel. That way.
Search the bodies
Yeah.
that are there.
Okay. You search the bodies. Roll an investigation check with advantage, everybody.
Everybody?
Investigation 13 plus 8 is a 21.
13.
19.
8.
21.
Okay.
I'll never find anything good.
Huh?
I'll never find anything good.
Pull 1 from here.
Oh, nice.
Pull 1 from here. Aldrich.
Gotta go deep.
Aldrich, pull 1 from here.
That's good for everybody.
Water.
Pull 2 from here.
2 from here.
Ryan, pull 2 from
Just
here.
remember, they're all communal.
And then Aldrich, pull 2 from that bag as well.
1, 2. Cross house.
That superior healing potion will do me wonders.
Yeah.
Potion of full health.
For me.
Okay.
Potion of health.
What are you guys doing? You are in the base. At the base of this room is a large ballista-like contraption. It was automatically loading multiple massive bolts and firing them straight up the shaft. Scattered around the room were the broken remains of many bolts. Wading through is like walking on numerous pickup sticks. Among the detritus, you found the 3 corpses as well. There is a rough-hewn opening exiting the room.
I guess we're gonna keep moving, right?
Yep.
What are we gonna do about him?
Hi.
He doesn't look too good. Does anybody have anything way that we can heal him more?
I reach into my bag of potions that I've been creating slowly.
The body's very much decayed. Skeletal.
Yeah.
Not skeletal, but they're
Let's
pretty,
give you.
pretty far gone.
I also got.
How many hit points do you have?
They look like they've died and then
Yeah.
they were
You have 19 hit
picked
points?
apart
I have
by
1 right now.
things.
Well,
See, he's got
and
one.
then
Yeah.
Total, I have
were
52.
just decayed
I
out.
can't
Well, don't you have anything on you? Varric, do you have anything on you? I'm gonna start looking through his stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you 1 potion of healing. Let's get you some HP back. We're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So with both of these, 64 plus 6 then. With both of these.
How much does this take?
I'm gonna take that 1 potion of healing now.
Alright, so I'm gonna what is your weapon based up? Is it strength? Your weapon's based on strength.
My weapons are dex.
And how about yours? Is your weapons based on strength or dex?
I think it's whichever for me.
Alright, I'm gonna give this doesn't really do me any good. I'm gonna give Aldrich this oil of sharpness. Right? So you can coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or up to 5 pieces of ammunition. Adds +3 to attack for an hour. So it gives you +3 to at least 5 of your arrows.
I will take that from you.
So set that up while we're getting him all healed. Because we need you to hit stuff.
I'm gonna shimmy up my arrows.
I'm gonna do that to mine too. I have my own.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm never gonna use it, so I don't need the +3.
I get +3 to attack rolls for an hour.
Cool.
It's just 2 hit. Yeah.
Here,
turn this back
give
in.
it to Tom.
Right here.
I'm just gonna put it right here, Tom. Alright. Are we good? I might as well heal myself a little too. 2d4 plus 2, it's not even worth it. Never mind.
Damn it.
Like 2d4 plus 2, it's not even worth it really. I'm at 60 though. Alright. We ready to head out, guys?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go onward.
Kill some bat things.
Downward, it looks like. I'm gonna take my hammer and kind of light the way some. Start to walk down that tunnel. I'll lead the way.
Natural cleavage.
This is where I thrive. My cave bear.
The cave bear.
The rough-hewn opening.
Smelling my way through.
He's on all 4s now.
Yeah.
The rough-hewn opening leads to a natural cave tunnel that twists and turns. It's difficult terrain. You're going over rocks, as I described to Virexin. You're going over rocks. There are crevices that go off on either side. There are cracks in it. It's not a man-made carved tunnel. You're climbing over and around things as you work your way through it. Show me your marching order, please.
I guess put me in the front. I'll go in the front. Balder, you with me?
Let's do it.
Alright. Yeah.
I like middle span.
Yeah. Oh, wait, where do you want to be, Mattias? Up front? Okay. Why don't you go take the rear up, I guess.
You want me to trap bait? Okay, good.
Right?
I will be second.
Okay. Alright, you'll push Balder back. It's okay, my bud.
Mattias, what's your current hit points? I'm gonna ask everybody.
Hit points
100.
90.
90?
Are you in the
Warren?
front? What's your HP?
I'm at 60. Yeah.
Scary question.
Was it
Aldrich?
145?
26.
Oh god.
Virexin?
Down.
I'm at 25.
Balder?
90.
And
34. Must be nice.
Okay, no.
Yeah, keep me back here.
Everybody roll a perception check.
I wish we had a healer so bad.
Nice.
16.
19.
20.
10.
7.
Okay. The 19. You note
19.
19. Okay, Aldrich and Mattias note the ground.
And me.
Oh, and
20.
Balder, I'm sorry. Note the ground, the walls, and the ceiling all seem to rumble. It seems slightly more pronounced than those of you who noticed it
Like an
before.
earthquake kind of rumble.
It's a tummy ache.
Roll an investigation check with disadvantage.
12.
You're not sure.
Yeah, 12.
Did it
14,
keep
15, I think.
You're not sure what's causing
kill
it.
us?
That changed.
Tell me about it.
No.
Notice nothing.
You don't say anything? It's rumbling, you just don't say anything?
Nope. I just kind of look
Oh, we
around.
didn't say anything when the wings flapped either. Yeah.
I just kind of look around, kind of feeling it, wondering where that could possibly come
Anybody
from.
hear that?
Hear what?
It's a rumbling.
We're in a mountain.
I feel it.
I think mountains rumble.
You felt it?
Mountains rumble.
Mountains rumble?
Is that a thing?
Mountains rumble. Yeah, sure.
I just take his word for it. I believe it.
I'll put my hand on the wall.
I've never been deep inside a mountain.
I've never been on a mountain, much less in one.
To feel.
Okay.
Does it feel like it's
Roll a perception check.
vibrating?
Right. Or an investigation. Whichever.
Investigation, dirty 20.
You feel it. It doesn't feel like an earthquake at all. It's just too consistent and too frequent.
Seems like it vibrates with some kind of energy.
Okay. Mountains have energy.
Mountains have energy?
Yeah. Doesn't everybody know this? I don't understand why you guys don't know this. It's just a mountain. Let's go.
I never read about mountain energy in any of the books.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, if
do you
anyone
mean a
knows,
volcano? Because that's like fire
It's a
energy.
mountain. Mountains rumble. They have energy. Let's just go.
that rock over there is floating. It's fine.
Go.
Let's keep moving.
Ignore the screaming banshees. Just keep going.
All right, we'll keep going in the tunnel.
Okay. The rough tunnel it cuts back and forth, twists. It ascends and descends. Overall, it seems as though it's descending deeper and deeper into the mountain itself. Then the tunnel seems to abruptly come to an end.
And that's a great sign. And another cliff.
Did you bring any more of those pegs?
You can just go across.
You can still.
I climb down and climb back.
Yeah. It just ends?
It appears to be a ravine with a broken bridge.
Okay, what's to the other side? I see color.
That seems like bodies.
Oh.
Crushed bodies.
Okay. Could we go over, can I go over to one of the bodies? The body on the left?
Well, let's hear what it looks like first.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we just heard what it was.
It's all good.
Go. I'm sorry, I thought I heard.
Okay, the rough-hewn tunnel abruptly comes to an end, and though dark, you can tell it empties onto a ledge, and then into a huge cavern beyond. Immediately in front of you are the remains of what was once a stone bridge. A few, I can't even read my own writing, a few unstable perhaps, feet of it now extend out into the inky darkness. Ahead, above, below, extend, and to the right and left, the ceiling, the cliff ledge, and the walls disappear into pitch black. As if in the darkness, one cannot tell which way is up, down, right, or left. The darkness itself is very disconcerting. In the dark, or some things are fluttering overhead. Perhaps bats. Perhaps those creatures you previously encountered.
Maybe they're like the nice
I think it's just
versions
bats.
of-
I think it's just bats this time.
Yeah.
Bats are in
I'm
caves.
pretty sure.
Bats are in mountains.
Yes.
I think they're like actually like hummingbirds this time. Like nice little like peaceful hummingbirds. I'm gonna start searching the bodies.
Okay, you search the bodies. Roll an investigation check.
8.
I will also search the bodies. 19.
19. You managed to pull 2 out of there and 1 out of there.
And how did they die? Can you tell?
How old do the bodies look?
They look like they've been there for quite a while. They've been picked apart. Looking at them, something attacked them, killed them, and then something else ate them.
Okay.
Too much time has passed to.
Okay.
There's not much left.
Oh, well, I'm open for suggestions. I'm guessing we have to go straight.
So what is it? It's like a drop off and then like another path on the opposite side, or is it just like nothing on the other side?
I hand Borinth my lit stone and I tell him to throw it as far as he can.
Okay, I'll take it.
Across the chasm.
Chuck it straight across.
You reach back and you chuck it as hard. Do you chuck it straight? Do you chuck it up?
No,
Chuck it
enough, like, as if I wanted to make it land
as far away as you possibly could.
Yeah.
So how far can you throw?
Oh, I don't know how to figure that out. Far.
I don't know.
Far. Very far.
How far
I
can
don't
you
know
throw?
how to.
Yes.
I don't know how to do that.
You take the weight of the object times the
No,
velocity
no,
of the
No.
multiplied by your strength.
Forgot to factor in air resistance and knock down to the feet.
Which would be denser in the mountain.
Well, what's the jumping speed? The
It's
jumping
like when you,
jumping
throw a piece
rules
of paper
are
and you try to throw it like too hard. You
your
like blow out
strength.
your shoulder, it's like
your strength
throw it
rating.
like way too hard. And you're like, ah.
Okay, you hurdle it as far as you possibly can.
Sorry, continue.
No, it's all good. The light goes off into the darkness. Whoosh. You guys watch the light intently, and it just goes off, and then it kind of.
It's a bat in the head.
yeah.
Another crossbow.
You just go
You hear
one,
a-
put
you
that
hear a
one
notching
down.
sound.
Briefly, it's kind of at a bit of an arc, so briefly illuminating the darkness above. Among thousands and thousands of stalactites, you briefly catch glimpses of the flying creatures you saw before, kind of hanging from them up against the ceiling. In addition, as it starts to arc and it starts to go slightly out of your view, the darkness below and beyond, you see that the object descends down somewhere into a gorge below, and then you see numerous stalagmites, protruding upwards from below, and then it just disappears in between some of them.
Far. How? Like
No sign of the other side of the bridge.
No.
right.
So should we climb down there? I can.
Can you still climb?
Yeah.
It's an hour.
I mean, I'll climb down the ravine. What else are we gonna do?
Yeah, I guess.
We gotta get down there.
I found a marvelous potion of climbing as well. I'm one of the
We
buddies.
can't. Yeah, we can't climb.
It's as if I just
Go for
turned
it.
it in.
Go do your thing, man. Go.
I'll climb down there. Come on, Georgie.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
are you stag or you drag?
What?
It's an expression.
Going by
Are you
yourself.
going? Are you
Oh,
dating,
yeah.
or are you going solo?
If anyone wants to come,
Okay, can we clear the people off of the map and take that camera?
I
off
have a
the
little
map?
wizard who wants to climb on.
Could you lift your book up to over there?
Yeah, I'll grab onto you because if anything goes wrong, I'll cast a fly on the two of us and we can
There
try
we
to
go.
escape.
So we have an escape plan. That's good. I like
Why
that.
do I always go and do this stuff?
I'm not smart.
Okay.
This is not smart.
I mean, look at all that cavern we didn't get to explore.
I know.
Well,
Well, I think we.
We'll have to get down the way then.
Later.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to come up? Yeah, I'll go with you. Why am I saying yes? There's no
Right.
good reason for me to say yes.
Clearly, you
Well,
got a
I'll just give you a
man
look
crush.
like you're coming.
How
I
many
still
people
think
you
there's
only
something
cast
like
fly
that
and how many people?
cover in one of the.
At 4th level too.
What fly?
Yeah.
We won't
Okay.
need it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. They would be the ones in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast
Something
minor
to do with
illusion on
these
myself so I look like a rock.
Maybe we shouldn't be fighting.
I just don't think we have the right character.
Bonus action teleport, act and hide.
Who here has AoE except for you, just
That's-
because of the sword?
I don't.
The hammer.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. I mean,
I would if I was more rested, but I got a couple big ones. I got like.
Spend a week in the cave.
I got one good. I got
Might
one
have to
good.
spend the night.
Might just spend a week.
Might have to spend the night where we're at.
Yeah, for some hit dice.
Okay, that is the same bridge, albeit on a different map. Did anybody else do any investigating or no?
Yeah,
I will
looking-
investigate.
I'm gonna look around.
The bodies, I meant.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, with the bodies?
I'm not going to.
Does
exactly,
a
like,
24
walk
reveal
around
anything?
freely, But I'm certainly going to see if I can observe it.
2 out of that, and 1 out of that.
I'll look at the bodies.
You find
Yeah,
a potion,
right. I
I'll
want
find
potion.
I won't find anything.
Roll investigation check.
Try. Maybe you will.
1.
No.
You broke 3 bottles. You broke 3 bottles.
Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah. He tells you, go ahead. He tells you, go ahead and pull 2 out of that bag. You broke them.
You broke it.
This is what you could have had, but you
They run through your fingers.
So, do I roll an investigation?
I don't know. You tell me. Are you
It's
investigating?
up to you.
Yeah, go
Thaddeus.
for it.
You find some with the corpse on so that he puts it upside down.
Okay,
He
rolling.
takes it out of the bag upside down.
Potion of love.
Use against Kanzi.
It's pretty
It works.
Yeah.
The game's over.
She's like, hey, you want to like not in me?
You know what?
Investigation bonus is. That's
Only because I like you.
1 hour then. Wham!
This is ways to heal.
Yeah, it works for a while. What trickery.
I got a 19.
Okay. If you could pull
Oh, I get to pull.
for him.
How many?
1 out of that bag, and
How many of this?
We need to
One?
get
yeah,
like
1
a
and 2 out
claw
of this
game.
one. Just put them on this stack over here.
Healing. Greater healing.
Nice.
And?
Giant strength.
Ooh.
I already got that. So.
Yeah, but you don't need that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
You only have giant
I,
strength?
those are what I found.
I have ice giant.
No, I meant I have giant
Frost
strength. I have frost. I have storm giant.
Oh.
Strength score
And
increased
frost
to
giant.
23.
Okay, so I found. So what did I? So the healing are the things I found.
Yes.
Yeah.
Healing and greater healing. Got it.
And
Yeah, I
giant
think you've
strength.
got a stack of stuff here.
And one of giant strength as well.
Giant storm giant strength.
Ooh,
29.
Is that what your regular strength is?
29.
I'll just bring the mountain down.
Well, you're already 28.
You're like, that's a 27.
So what are you guys doing? You are at the. You see the remnants of this. Of this bridge.
Balder is gonna start climbing down, and I'm holding on to his back for.
Okay,
Lord,
so
Lord
you're.
knows why.
I'm sorry.
Lord knows why I'm on his back, following him down. But we're going together.
Okay, the two of you are climbing down. It is.
He just feels safe around me, so he doesn't even think about it. He just kind of holds on.
Refresh my memory. What is? Let me see. What does that thing spell do? Or?
The climbing.
Yeah.
It just gives me advantage on. I can move.
Do we need to make any checks? Is the question. Climbing speed equals walking speed. Advantage on strength. Okay, advantage. Okay, cool. So roll. Just give me 3 athletics checks with advantage, obviously.
Okay. We got.
Unfortunately, I actually have to leave right now.
Oh, okay. I hope everything's
got
okay.
26.
Do you want experience before you leave or no?
Just private message.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just school tomorrow, so.
Yeah, bro.
26,
Home
27,
school?
24.
You gotta go into school.
No, I gotta go in.
Good to see you again, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to play again, yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
But you said you were gonna make it to 10.
That's what I thought.
All right, we are.
You are down at the. Which way did you go down?
The left.
The left. Okay, so we'll just say this side. This way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we went to that.
Wait, never mind the right.
Oops. Okay, so put yourselves over
He just
there,
pulls out all
down
the things.
way down below. What are you using for a light source?
I will light up my hammer.
Okay. I will also light up a rock.
Okay. Far below,
I'll light
you
up my
guys.
boots. We start getting into a pissing match.
Start raving.
Everything. You start lighting up all the stalagmites.
Yeah, light up half. Well, there it goes. How many items? Once you touch another one, does it go off?
I think
You
so.
just keep lighting up.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I forget.
That's actually a good question. I don't remember, but
No,
yeah, I'm
I,
sure it
I
does.
think you can do a couple.
Reaching what you think is the bottom, the cavern floor is not a floor. It's not a floor at all. With dramatic rises and falls, rocks and stalagmites cover the entire area. Some of the slick stalagmites tower upwards, disappearing into the darkness.
Whoa.
What are you guys doing up top?
Now we're in a maze.
How far down was it?
You guesstimate about 180 feet.
Around 180 feet,
give or take.
But it varies. I mean, it's not like a...
I say we just remain quiet at the top and just wait. I don't know what else to do.
What, you think we're coming back for you?
There's no place to go. There's no place to go up here.
There's really nowhere to go.
I guess I'm
We
gonna
get all the
start
way to the
climbing
other
down.
end. All right, let's go tell them what
Okay.
we saw.
Roll 3 acrobatics or athletics checks.
They're gonna wait for us to rebuild the
Really
bridge.
gonna climb?
21.
Anyone have a spell of mending?
10.
Fix the bridge.
You
take one.
go tumbling.
What did you roll?
Is that what the rules for mending are?
10. You're at...
Holy crap.
You go fall. You
It's like
lose your grip,
one piece
and you
of
go
whatever
tumbling
would use back then, not rebar,
backwards.
it just kind of goes like this. It's good I got.
I guess this is how we have to cross this thing?
Since we can't see the other side of the bridge.
Take 29 points of damage.
I will be down.
Happened.
He slipped.
What happened down there? Does he fall near them?
You
I don't know
fall.
where he went down.
Oh, there? You decided to climb off the edge? Or did you climb off the way that they went down?
Well, yeah, he did, but he doesn't have a potion of climbing.
Boy.
Did we hear him fall?
Go see him. fall.
Did you scream as you fell?
I guess so.
I think he fell.
You hear...
I probably scream more when I hit the floor than when I
Run
fell.
away.
I don't know if you'd scream when you hit. I think you'd stop screaming when you
That,
hit.
that noise of the wind
Maddie,
being
should
knocked
we
out
go
of
down?
you.
What do you want to do? Should we climb down, or should we wait for them to?
Am I correct in gathering that that there's screaming coming from down there?
Yeah, I think he fell.
Oh, somebody fell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, and I heard a
He
thud,
goes, ow.
but I don't know if that's a good thud or a bad thud.
Not bad, good thud.
That is a difficult
Well,
question.
we'll make our way.
So-
We'll make our way towards where we heard him
Yeah, I'm
scream.
trying to get over to where
Okay.
I think he may have fallen.
Roll a death save.
18.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. The two of you.
Nope.
24.
24. Zyman just manages to, like, I think I heard the noise here. And you manage to, like, zone right in on it.
As I get up to him, I grab one of the potions I've just found off the bodies above me and pour it into his mouth. 4d4 plus 4.
4d4. 2.
1262. It's a good year.
10. Each.
I don't know how long ago they would have been down there. Could have been
15,
recent.
24. Okay, very good.
Are you okay, friend?
Almost great.
Well, get up. There's
I,
much more to
Get up.
Didn't want to waste too much time climbing.
What's going on down there?
Good line.
Oh, shot! What's going on down there?
Sorry about that. Good line. Get
I'm gonna call up the. I found a shortcut.
One of your inspirations are now drunk.
Yeah.
What's going on down there?
Nothing. do you think, it's a party?
Should we come or should we?
We're here to look for your god. You should be the one down here first.
How else are you going to get across? Of course you need to come down here.
All right, I'll start to climb down. Come on, Mattis, we're climbing down.
Unless you can fly, which would be kind of
I
handy.
guess that solves our problem for us.
I guess. All right, we'll start to climb down the side.
Okay, you're climbing down this kind of rocky and jagged cliff face. Roll 3 athletics checks or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
What is it? Plus 5. Let me check. 17. First one.
You said what? You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yes, I did.
6 is the 7. Is the second one. 17 is 6 and a 7.
How many checks again?
17, a 6 and a 7. It's an athletics check, right? It's not a save or anything.
Yes, it's
Okay.
a check. It's not a
Yeah.
save. You're not saving against something.
Yeah.
So
18.
Falling.
you fell. Do you scream?
Never scream.
We're already right underneath.
Like a little girl.
We're already there.
I scream out of joy.
I'm happy to be falling to my death.
What is it?
Who fell?
I fell.
What'd you?
I think he made him.
I didn't want to climb down.
Because I got an 18, a 24, and a 27.
You managed to.
How is he so dexterous in that armor?
My
athletics.
athletics is +8.
How is this athletics +8? I want that athletics.
Can't have everything.
I want that athletics.
I got
take +5 acrobatics.
Take 32 bludgeoning.
I got lots of +8s.
Court's got a 20 in every skill.
Yeah, right. How much is that from 30?
32.
These are my boots of extreme accuracy and speed.
I wish. I'll take it. You got it? Alright.
I think everyone is now, except for Virexen, is down at the bottom. Virexen disappears into the darkness.
Darkness. Okay.
Which way are you guys going?
I was born in the dark.
Go straight.
Well, proceed across the chasm to
Yeah.
where the other end of the bridge may have been.
It's kind of hard to see the bridge at this point. I mean, it's way up there. So roll and investigate. Who's leading the way?
I mean, I'll lead the way, but since it was so pointed out that this was my cave. But I don't see much.
I'm not investigating anything.
We'll just keep moving forward.
Okay, so you continue to move forward?
Yeah.
I mean, I could send my familiar out ahead of you, the weasel, across the floor to see if he runs into anything before us, but
There's somewhere in here.
I think we'll be okay.
The raven.
Okay.
Can your weasel see in the dark?
Anywhere.
Or I guess you could light his nose up or something.
We should turn back now.
Does he have dark?
We're gonna have to spend the
I
night
don't know.
over here. Oh.
No, dark vision was not listed. Fair enough.
Okay, so you guys continue to plod along. The terrain
Slowly.
is
I'm not rushing through this.
Understood.
I am running.
I'm being
It
very cautious.
doesn't sound like it's an area to be rushed through. It seems like it's
Right.
kind of constricted
Yeah.
with the everything, with the stuff. With
yeah,
the rocks
no,
and
it is difficult terrain.
It's almost like a
Yeah, it
maze,
looks like
It is
like a crater.
an open maze.
It is undulating. There's no path per
Yeah.
se. The
Yep.
path, if there was a path, was up there to go across, but it clearly is not there anymore. As you continue to weave your way in and around in here, at the moment you cannot see the far distant other side. At this point, not the ceiling either. It is completely dark. Emanating throughout the gorge, you hear guttural grumbling noises throughout it itself.
The belly of the mountain.
Again with this mountain energy. I like the city much better.
You continue to plod your way forward. Borinth, you find your way toward what looks like, continuing straight that way, another gorge straight in front of you.
Okay. Let's start veering off to the left and try to see if I can track.
Off to your left? Go ahead.
My left, so around this way.
Okay, you continue to move around in that general direction.
Yeah,
Sure.
once you do
Let
it.
me just pull it back.
Yeah.
There we go. and you find yourself walking along the edge of a cavern cliff, if you will.
Okay.
Down we go.
Huh? What'd you say?
Down we go. I climb down again.
How many hit points are you at, Reiner?
I'm still at 90.
90, Borinth?
28.
28 of the tank. Okay, Joe?
21.
Tank with no healer.
Dylan's not here. Balder?
90.
90 and
34.
Just 34. Okay. Up ahead you hear like this guttural noises in the darkness. And roll a perception check for it.
Oh boy. 13.
13. One of the stalagmites you're looking at, or as you're weaving your way through, all of a sudden you see an eyeball on it. And you're like, and then it closes.
Wham! I'm gonna smash it.
He just screams and hits him.
Smash it. Yeah,
You turn and you go ahead and you smash the eyeball. The eyeball quickly closes.
Oh my.
Do I roll the hit?
Sure, roll the hit.
We need to go down at the next score.
Yeah, 24
Climbing
to
down?
hit.
What is it?
24.
A 24 hits you slam into it.
13 points of damage.
13 points. Its eye opens back up again. Can somebody wipe off the initiative tracker there, please?
I'll hit him again. Oh, ow.
All right.
And I'm short, too.
You'll get used to it.
We got company!
Sounds like your problem.
I'll hit him again.
We run away. They can't follow you. Run away.
I don't know if it can follow me.
It's got tentacles, though.
Yeah.
It does have tentacles.
Okay, well, while that's restarting, and the bad guys have an 8.
18.
16.
8.
Well, actually, I get advantage. 18. So, can I hit him again on that test? Since I hit him once?
Just let's get the initiative lined up here if we could.
Okay.
I don't know why my pad froze. Is everybody having a good time?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
I'm gonna die. So I'm having a great time. Being a healer, so bad. How come nobody ever walks in the door and says, "Hey, I want to be a healer"?
Bad guys?
The bad guys have an 8.
16 for Zyman.
16 for Zyman.
I had an 18.
Borinth, right?
Yep.
And
Balder. 8 for Balder.
8 for Balder. Mattias.
Mattias, what was your initiative?
My initiative?
Yeah.
Let me check my bonus again to make sure I got it right. That's a 14.
Okay.
What was bad guys? What were the opponents?
14. The bad guys are 8.
An 8.
It's not in order, is it?
Oh,
Yeah, just a complicated order.
so sorry about that.
Close to being
24,
in order.
18, 16, and 2 8s.
I don't know what happened. Technology. It's great when it works.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do this first round here. Wow, they are at the bottom. Aldrich, you are up.
I am going to use my crossbow to try to shoot that thing.
Okay.
And have the advantage. You're next to it, right?
Yep.
So I'll have the. Actually, I don't get advantage yet because I'm not hidden. Yeah. That's a 24, and 1 and 2 and D8. And that is 12 plus 12 is 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
And I want to try to...
As your bolt slams into it.
And I want to try to hide behind one of the stalagmites if possible.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
That's a 14.
There we go. Now we got
One that's
audio.
not alive?
14 plus 8 is 22.
A 22. You stealthily hide behind a stalagmite. Thank you. A stalagmite. Borinth is up.
A stalagmite.
I'm gonna rage again, and then I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him again twice. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And then
your axe cuts into it, or hammer slams into it.
And then a 24 to hit.
A 24 hits.
So that is nice roll.
Green flame.
That's 23 points of damage.
23 more. You guys are
and then
tearing this thing apart.
And then 12, and then 13 points of damage.
13.
Just chunks of it flying off.
Bits of rock are flying all over the place. Zyman, you are up, followed by Mattias, then Balder.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice. Critical card.
Did you add that plus 3?
I did, yes. Okay. Yes.
21 points of damage for triple damage.
Awesome.
Saving throw DC 18 con.
20. How many points total? 21, you said?
Yeah, it's
21 points. Okay, and then DC what?
DC 18 con or extra damage. The target can repeat the save
He
at the end of
fails.
each of its turns.
He failed.
So each of his turns, he takes damage.
Suffers 1d8 points of damage at the end of each of its turns until it makes the saving throw.
As his firebolt melting away at that rock.
He's now on fire.
He's now on fire.
As much as a rock can be on fire.
Magical fire.
Anything else, Simon?
No.
Mattias, you are up, followed by Balder, then the opponent.
That's fabulous. I'll take that.
Okay, so where are the enemies in relation to me?
He's probably about 10, 20...
25.
25, but it's difficult terrain, so you probably get about halfway there.
Okay, move me forward.
Okay.
So what can I move him? 15? Like 5?
Yep,
10,
3 boxes.
15.
3 hexes.
Sorry, Balder.
Okay, what are you doing?
Readying to attack if an enemy comes near me.
Okay, good. Okay, great. Balder, you are up, followed by the opponent.
I will also firebolt. Yeah, so it is 22 to hit.
22 hits your bolts.
14 damage.
14. As much as a rock cannot look happy, it doesn't look happy. It doesn't look like a happy rock.
Can I make it to him?
You can get
how far
3
do you go?
hexes with normal movement.
Let's see about there. 3.
Is that close enough to him?
Are you adjacent to it? Sure.
Yeah, he's...
Sure, go for it.
Second attack, I'll hit him. So that is 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And that does 13 damage.
13. This rock just
Nice.
kind of collapses in front of you.
Good kill.
Everybody having a good time?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Now that is an eyeball I want.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Can you get the eyeball?
Stone eyeball.
Give me a second here.
That's got to be worth something.
There you go. I hope everybody had a good time. Welcome back. I had a good time. Things never go the way I thought. You guys would be like cruising through this dungeon already.
Really?
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah,
bolt
that
thing
You never know.
was hard.
I you never know how things are going to go. You're a DM, you never, right? You never.
There's a lot of damage being
there another
dealt
way?
out by it. That's the problem.
I don't want to get into it.
Besides pushing the bolt, was there another way to get down?
There's always other ways
You
in
would be
Tom's
disappointed
head,
if
but
it
it doesn't mean it translates into the game, right?
True.
When you come up with stuff. Going around the table, Zyman.
You plan it all out. You think, all right, if they do this, this will happen. And
Yeah.
and it just doesn't go.
It just doesn't go that way. It's all good, though. Simon, what was your highlight, if there was one?
Oh, just being back. I'm glad to be rolling dice at the table again.
Good.
Lots of fun.
And I did get an adventure log in Hook from you, if I recall correctly.
I don't think I rolled one
No,
last time.
I haven't indicated it, but that's why I'm questioning myself.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
You're level 7, correct?
Correct. Creeping.
Creeping
closer.
I'm sorry?
Creeping closer to 8. We'll see.
2250 on experience points, sir. 2250. Ryan, what was your highlight?
Highlight would be running down the wall of the pit with the caster just hanging on for dear life.
I kind of imagine it as almost like there's some meme where like a guy walks toward the edge and then he walks off.
Yeah,
the
just
edge.
like
But it's not really that way. But it sounds like it would be cool.
Yeah.
Like, and then just like walking down the wall. 750 on experience points, sir.
Alright.
You're still 10th level, correct?
Yes.
Dylan is not here. And Dylan, if you're listening, 2250 on experience points. Joe, did you have a good time?
Excellent.
Are we going to see you again?
Absolutely.
You gonna lie to us anyway? Thank you for the detailed character background. That was awesome. I already gave you experience points for that. Currently show you at level 3, correct?
Correct.
And we discussed we use a level experience point difference where it's 500 per level difference from the highest level your character is adventuring with. And of course that scales as you go up in level, the amount is going to go down. So for tonight, you got, it sounds like a lot.
You get the big whopper. The first night's always the best. It feels so good.
3 levels.
Yeah, you're like,
4250 on experience points. 4250. Brian, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
What was your highlight?
It's good to be back. Just,
I'm at 3 now, yeah.
I think
drawing
you're probably
things.
above 3, yeah.
Well, with that.
My highlight. I just love getting surrounded by enemies. I'm just so happy to be back playing. So, yeah, it's good. I just want to get into this, you know.
I think you guys are into it.
No, I know.
We've lost the momentum towards the end of the year with the.
Oh, back into
and
the
like,
game.
different
you mean.
things.
You don't
like,
mean this dungeon.
No,
no.
You do. Okay.
Just getting back into the rhythm where we're just like boom, boom,
you know, every
boom,
other
boom.
week, just being like,
Yeah.
get back, you know.
Hopefully things don't change again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Everybody
all
better
good.
stay healthy. That's all. Just stay healthy, guys.
Everybody felt it, you know?
Yes, indeed. 750 on experience points, sir. Reiner, Mattias, did you have a good time?
I did.
What was your highlight?
Just being back with everybody, I think. Just the entire thing was fun.
Well, I'm glad you were able to join us. Is your schedule going to permit you to regularly join us?
As of right now, yes.
Okay, great.
And I'm going to, and as my school schedule updates, I will keep you apprised.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. 750 on experience points, sir.
20,000 XP to go, Balder.
We did change one rule that you can exchange these for 100 XP apiece if you so desire, but sometimes they're valuable to hang on to. I wanted to give that option out there because I know that some people felt I was a little bit too generous with it, and I don't. It doesn't matter whether I think I am or I'm not. I don't want to scale it back, but I want to give those who feel that way an outlet for spending them, if that makes sense. So that's my logic
I think
there.
the reroll is worth more than the 100 XP.
Everybody's different. You just, I want to.
Yeah, but if next session, if I'm
yeah,
a couple hundred away from XP, I'm gonna be like, I want to hit 8.
I mean, there's.
I only need 150 here still.
So you popped at least one level, correct?
I'm at 5 now.
You're at 5,
over
so
5.
you can roll. Nobody else popped, though, correct?
No, I've
Okay.
got
Oh, no.
$3 grand left. to go.
20,000.
Want me to roll right? Want me to roll right now in
It's
front
up
of
to
you?
you. It's up to you. You can either roll now or you can roll
On the server.
So that's going to be an 8, right? Yeah. 8 plus the con modifier.
I'm so terrified we're gonna run right into an end right there. It's gonna be, sorry, wrong way.
Okay, so that's a 4.
The other way has 5 of those things.
Half. Half is 5, right, of D8?
Could happen.
For what?
For
rounding up. The D8 is a 5 for the regular.
So we'll take a 5, and we'll take another 5. Okay, so that's an extra 10. Okay.
Reroll one of them.
Hey, Brian,
thank you.
Let me see that iPad thing.
Okay, it's 5.
Worth a try.
Oh,
It's gotta fit with the case.
Yeah.
So I gotta modify it a little bit.
What? Oh, well, no, you gotta do it with this one.
Well, guys, I
I'm just
appreciate
saying
it.
this piece.
I hope it, again, I'm glad.
The vertical.
It is wickedly cool. Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Dice
cool.
Carpathian Adventure.
That bigger.
Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. Thank you, artists Yenu and Silky Noir, for their terrific character art. Please patronize them via the @Yenu draws on Instagram, @Yenu on Tumblr and Twitter. And please patronize Silky Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment on YouTube, in the Twitch chat room, on Facebook, and on Twitter, and on Instagram. You see the hands going in front of my face. That's all cool. While we do this strictly for fun, please comment and let us know how we might improve our stream. Please follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and please follow and like on Facebook. And lastly, please subscribe on YouTube. I think we have it kind of slowed down because we've been gone for a little while, but I think we're upwards of 230, 240. We're not going to break any records, but that's pretty impressive. Thank you very much, guys. As we sign off, let me leave you with some game thoughts, because I like to pontificate. On social media, which I read a lot of, I read a lot regarding game balance, and sometimes I get it wrong. This is a clear example tonight. In my humble opinion, most of the analysis doesn't reflect how games play out at the table. D&D Challenge Rating, or CR, is a tool to create balanced encounters. Rest assured, it doesn't always work, but it often fails to adequately reflect an appropriate challenge above level 5, in my humble opinion. In addition, a hyper-optimized character can completely throw off the balance in a small group, and a sub-optimal character can get by just fine in a large group. Furthermore, and though not related to CR, characters that seem far less useful as pure numbers might be very useful in non-combat aspects of the game. A lot of the criticism seems predicated on the assumption that the game is a combat simulation that is mechanically tight and predictable, which it simply isn't. The narrative aspect is just as important, if not more important, and can completely throw off the math, depending on how a DM runs things. In the end, try to balance encounters. But if someone wants a truly balanced system, stick to board games. Class, subclass, builds, abilities, or skill scores all take a back seat to character full of flavor. I will end my diatribe there. Thank you for indulging me. As always, in the Carpathian Adventure, remember, the journey is the destination, and the journey will continue in 2 weeks. So for now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die, and have a good night.
Face of Dungeons & Dragons!
Huzzah!